touchdown this season. So after every Cardinal touchdown, $20 goes to the Booster Club.
Hopefully they don't make any money tonight.
Again, a reminder, all military personnel, please report to the north end of the track.
Why am I not? That's not KBIZ. Derek, it's Jason. Are you at the station? Okay, could you check the tie line dial on the back? Because I was connected and I was hearing KBIZ, then I put the headset back on and it sounded like Tom. At least it was some hip hop song. Okay. I'm not sure what it was playing then, because that was not anything I've ever heard on KBIZ. Alright, I'll reconnect and see what it sounds like. Okay. I'll reconnect and see what I hear. Okay. Alright, hopefully I reconnect on that. What are you hearing on KBIZ right now? Huh? Okay. It should be the replay of Dialogue, I think, or Good Morning Magazine. Okay, I'll reconnect. Hopefully that's what I'll hear. Alright, thanks, man. Okay. All right, Kagan, I don't know if you're listening or not, but we should be connected.
and gentlemen, if you get hungry after the game, head out to your Hy-Vee Market Grill, where they are having buy one, get one on burgers.
You don't have any right to say, God, you're old to me.
A special thank you to Montana Mike's for their generous donation of our press box food this football season. If you're looking for a lunch or dinner out, look no further than Montana Mike's, located just off the interstate here in Newton.
But yeah, just kind of weird to. Just kind of weird. I was like 7 or 8 when I first heard that song. It's like, oh boy.
Ladies, once again, tonight is Armed Forces Recognition Night at H. Stadium. The Newton Community School District is proud and honored to recognize all military personnel who might be in attendance this evening. At this time, we would like to invite you all veterans and active retired military down to the field for a presentation of colors and the national anthem.
The Ottumwa Bulldogs play here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. Now, let's head right out to the gridiron and join the voice of the Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ball is on the air. Good evening, everybody. From H.A. Lynn Stadium in Newton, Jason Van Arkel with you tonight. It is week 3 of the 2019 season, and your Ottumwa Bulldogs are on the road for the second time this season to take on the Cardinals of Newton. Each of these teams 1-1 entering tonight. Ottumwa won the season opener on the road at Burlington 47-21, then lost at home last week to Marshalltown 26-14. Newton lost its opener in overtime to PCM 29-28. They bounced back last week with a 19-13 win over Boone. And of course, just as we go on the air, the Newton Marching Band is about to take the field, and they are going to present the colors and do the national anthem here in just a couple of minutes. So we'll take we're not going to take a break right this second, but as soon as they're ready for the anthem, we will take a 2-minute break. But again, OHS coming in 1-1. And they'd really like to shore up the run defense this week. Last week was tough. They gave up 373 yards on the ground to Marshalltown. They forced a lot of fumbles. Unofficially, 8 fumbles forced, but only 2 recovered. And when the Bulldogs weren't forcing fumbles, they were not able to get off the field defensively. So they worked a lot on tackling this week. We talked about that with head coach Brian Goodwin on the Elise Photography Coach's Corner last night. Hopefully the Bulldogs will tackle better tonight. Newton's going to want to run the ball a ton. They are averaging 200, I have it written down here somewhere, but they are averaging a lot of rushing yards per game. I've misplaced the note here, but they run it way more than they pass it. They do have a dual threat quarterback, but they will run it a lot more than they pass it tonight. And they run kind of a unique offense. You've got a lot of misdirection, so the Bulldogs will have to be very sound defensively tonight. Looks like they are just about ready here. They're doing a military appreciation night, so there is a color guard here to present the colors on what is a brand new field turf surface at H.A. Lynn Stadium, just installed over the summer. And then they have behind the color guard, they have a whole host of military, active duty and veterans I see, all carrying American flags, and some carrying the flags of the various branches of the U.S. Armed Forces. So military appreciation night here at Newton, and we'll wait for the colors to be presented here, and then we will be ready to take our first break of the Bulldog pregame show. Coming up out on the other side of the break, we will have the starting lineups tonight for Ottumwa. There are a few changes, notably on defense. A couple of players shuffled around. Got a player who's ready to play after missing the first 2 weeks, and a couple other guys in new positions as well tonight. So the starting lineups are coming your way after we take a 2-minute timeout here on the Bulldog pregame show here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count.
Stop in to RJ Performance and check out their huge selection of all the toys you want, including an awesome showroom for Polaris, Indian, Yamaha, and now Roxers. They also have a huge inventory of new and quality pre-owned bikes, including Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Looking for off-road fun? They have that too, with a huge selection of new and used off-road vehicles. You work hard? It's time to join the fun with a visit to RJ Performance today, where they sell fun and excitement for all.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Football, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. The Bulldog pregame show here in Newton tonight as OHS gets ready to take on the Cardinals. Let's take a look at those starting lineups. Ottumwa offensively tonight. The left tackle, Tyler Clubb, 5'9", 210, a senior. The left guard, Ryan Slack, 5'10", 230, a junior. The center, Tanner Holman, 6'1", 245, a senior. The right guard, Brody Slack, 5'9", 220, a junior. The right tackle this week, Parker Palmer, back in the lineup, 6'1", 270, a junior. Adam Denniston, the quarterback, 5'11", 190. The junior, 18 for 41 passing on the season, 275 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. The fullback behind him, Gage Cole, 5'11", 170, a senior, 133 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. The tailback, Kai Glosser, 6'1", 180, a junior, 186 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns through 2 games. The wingback, Colton McKinnon, 5'8", 140, a junior, 6 carries for 15 yards, but he does have 2 touchdown catches on the season. 4 catches overall for 72 yards. The wide receiver, Drake Handling, will get his first start of the season, 6'6", 170, a senior. And the tight end, Trey Swartz, 5 catches, 83 yards, and a touchdown, 6'3", 215, a junior. The Bulldog defense tonight, and again, there are a few changes. Moving to defensive end, Quentin Bishop moves from linebacker to defensive end. He has 6 tackles on the season. Quentin, 6'0", 185, a senior. The defensive tackle, Jesus Jaime, he's been really good, 6'2", 260, a junior. Starting at nose tackle, getting his first playing time of the season, John David Springer, 5'9", 250, a senior. And Gabe Jacobs at the other defensive end, 5'10", 175, a junior. The linebackers, Mitch Wood on the strong side, leading the team with 13.5 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 6'1", 185, a junior. Zach Ross, the middle linebacker, 13 tackles, a tackle for loss, and a big fumble recovery last week, 6'0", 195, a junior. And making his first career start at weak side linebacker, Austin Fountain, 6'0", 155, just a sophomore. He's impressed on special teams, and now he'll get a chance to start at linebacker. The corners, senior Dominic Delahoy, 5'8", 140, junior Josh Johnson, 5'7", 135. The safeties, Isaac Eaton, the free safety, 6'2", 155, a junior. The strong safety, Andrew Cole, 5'8", 150, a senior. As for the Newton Cardinals, who will have black jerseys tonight, they've got a pretty big offensive line. At left tackle, Gabe Abrams, 6'1", 290, a junior. The left guard, Gabe Hone, 5'9", 230, a senior. The center, Blake Sevenbergen, 6'1", 260, a senior. The right guard for Newton, Gage Linehan, 6'0", 225, a senior. And the right tackle, Clay Meyer, 6'1", 230, a senior. Their starting quarterback, Kyle Long, he started against Ottumwa last year. Didn't have to do much as Newton had a lot of rushing yards in their win over Ottumwa last year. Kyle Long, 6'0", 180, a senior. He's 17 of 27 for 268 yards in 2 games, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, also 52 rushing yards. 3 backs in the backfield for this Newton offense. Will Cheng, 5'10", 160, a senior, 153 rushing yards and a score on the season. Dylan Farver, 6'0", 180, a senior, 111 yards and 4 touchdowns. He's the biggest of the 3 backs. And the third back, Cody Satterfield, 5'10", 160, a senior, 133 yards in 2 games. The wide receiver, the lone split end, is Julian Hotchkin, 5'10", 170, a senior. And the tight end, Caleb Didell, 6'2", 195, also a senior. For Newton defensively, they run a 3-4 alignment. The left side defensive end, Lane Arrowwood, 6'1", 200, a senior. The nose tackle, Gabe Abrams, 6'1", 290, a junior, big guy in the middle. And the other defensive end, Cole Connor, 6'2", 225, a sophomore. The 4 linebackers for Newton, Cannon Terpstra, 6'0", 170, a senior. Zane Kohlmeyer, 6'0", 165, a senior. Their leading tackler, Dalton Altemeyer, 6'1", 185, a senior. and Destin Schroeder, 5'11", 185. He is a senior. Defensive backs for Newton, the corners, Keith Moko, 6'0", 160, a sophomore, and Noah Allen, 5'10", 155, a sophomore. The strong safety, Camden Winther, 6'0", 155, a senior. The free safety, Zay Arguello, 6'1", 175. He is a sophomore. Ottumwa's head coach, of course, Brian Goodman, in his first year as head coach after spending several years as defensive coordinator, 1-1 in his head coaching career. And the longtime head coach of the Newton Cardinals is Ed Ergenbright. His 17th season, we have his record at 74-63. Ottumwa and Newton have played on and off since 1907. That was the first time the two teams met. Newton has a 26-19 advantage in the series, and the Cardinals have won 3 in a row. Bulldogs trying to snap that 3-game losing skid to Newton here at Newton tonight. Again, they have brand new field turf just installed over the summer, so the field in a lot better shape than it was when we were here 3 years ago. If you're wondering, we are broadcasting from the east side of the stadium. They have a visitors press box on the east side, so the logo at midfield, the Cardinal logo, is upside down to us, as is the lettering that says Newton on one side of the field and Cardinals on the other. And so when we say a team is moving left to right, that's as we look at it. And as the Ottumwa fans look at it, as the Bulldog fans are in the section down below me, and a good number of Bulldog fans have made the trip up from the City of Bridges tonight to see the Bulldogs play. All right, we will take one more 2-minute timeout, and when we return, it'll be time, just about time, for the opening kickoff. Bulldog football at Newton coming your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Rhinus Jewelers, the diamond professionals at 405 Church Street in South Ottumwa. We carry diamonds in all different sizes, shapes, and qualities. Add this to the fact that we mount our own diamonds right here, and you have a ring of your dreams. Whether you want white gold or yellow gold, round, princess, marquise, pear, or oval diamond, we can create that perfect ring. Check us out on Facebook. Rhinus Jewelers, the diamond professionals at 405 Church Street in South Ottumwa.
Hy-Vee Drugstore. We are your trusted neighborhood pharmacy serving your needs for prescriptions and more. Our friendly service allows us to create trust, loyalty, and friendships. And that's the secret to our success in our community. Did you know the flu shot is your best bet for avoiding the flu this season? Stop in today. No appointment needed. You'll even earn 20 cents off per gallon using your Fuel Saver Plus card. Hy-Vee Drugstore, Ottumwa's favorite neighborhood drugstore.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services.
Family-owned and operated, the experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared at John, watch me lead though.
Ottumwa High Football, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Bulldogs getting ready to take on Newton tonight here at H.A. Lynn Stadium in Newton. Jason Van Arkel with you. Kegan, once again, our producer back at the KBIZ studios, and Annie, our video producer, on site here next to me in the broadcast booth. Ottumwa will receive the opening kick. Not sure if they won the toss or Newton won the toss and deferred. When the Bulldogs have won the toss, they've chosen to receive this season, so it may not matter very much. OHS will send Dominic Delahoy and Colton McKinnon back deep. And it will be Josh Meyer to kick it away for Newton, kicking left to right as we look at it. Meyer averaging 44 yards a kick. We are ready to go. Ball is teed up. Meyer approaches it, puts the boot into it, high, end over end, towards the corner. It's going to bounce at the 13 to the hands of McKinnon at the 8, up the sideline, 15, 20, 25, and out of bounds. And Ottumwa will take over first down and 10. 11:54 to go opening quarter. Bulldog football brought to you by Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. They officially mark the ball right at the 25-yard line. First down and 10 Bulldogs. Ball will be on the left hash. Play clock starts. Bulldogs break the huddle. Going wide to the right is Drake Handling. Wingbacks on either side. Under center, Austin Dennison gets the snap. Given around left side, Kai Glosser. A little bit of room out across the 30, near the 31-yard line before he's brought down. Strong safety Camden Winther came up to make that stop. That'll be a gain of 6 out to the 31, second down and 4. Well, you get 6 yards of carry. Ottumwa will do all right tonight. Handling this time out to the left side. Backs are offset behind Denniston. And they faked the give to Cole off left guard and gave it to Glosser off right tackle, and he is close to a first down, but he's not there. About a yard short, 3 yards on the play, and third down and 1. Denison under center, quarterback sneak, looking for room. I believe he's got it. Out to the 36-yard line, a gain of 2 for the Bulldog quarterback, and a Bulldog first down. So mark it at the 36, center of the field, first down and 10 at Ottumwa. Bulldog football brought to you by 1015 Transit, where every ride is open to the public every day. Go to the 1015 Transit website for more information. Ottumwa spreads it out, 3 wide right, 1 to the left. Denniston in the shotgun, 1 back in the backfield. Gets the snap, back to pass, out to the left, caught by Trey Swartz. Across the 40, trying to break a tackle. Second man comes in and takes him down. Well, not before Swartz on the hitch route gets it out to the 44-yard line, a gain of 8. Newton playing off coverage that time, and Trey just ran about 5 yards, settled down, caught the pass, and then overpowered the first man there to get 3 more yards before the help arrived. Second down and 2. Back to the offset formation behind Denniston, gets the snap, and it was a quick give up the middle, and breaking out to the right is Cole to the 50, 45, 40, and he will be dragged out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Keith Moko, the cornerback, finally got him out of bounds, but Gage Cole bouncing out to the outside for a big gain and a Bulldog first down. They started at the 44. 21-yard run for Gage Cole. First down and 10 at Ottumwa. Wingbacks to either side. Single wide out to the right, the short side of the field. Dennison fumbled the snap, managed to give it to Glosser. He's got room out to the left, runs over the defender, and gets down near the 25-yard line. Just shy of a first down. They'll mark him at the 26. And so a 9-yard gain for Kai Glosser off what looked like might have started out as a broken play. And it is second down and less than a yard. The ball sitting about halfway between the 26 and 25 of Newton. Denniston under center, backs offset, and a quick give to Gage Cole, and he broke a tackle behind the line of scrimmage and fought forward to get the first down. The fullback Cole through the line for 2 yards. And Ottumwa has it first down and 10 at the Newton 24. Good opening drive so far for Ottumwa. Can they find a way to finish? 7 plays, only 1 of them a pass. Wideouts now to either side. Rominger left, Blaze Rominger, McKinnon to the right. Shotgun snap back to Denniston, pumps, fires, caught by Rominger inside the 20, trying to break a tackle, and twisted down to the 19. And a late hit's going to be called. Yeah, that second defender came in late and hit Blaze after he was already down. That is a 5-yard completion. And then we will get a personal foul late hit, I'm pretty sure, called on the Cardinals. And that will, from the 19, I think they move it half the distance to the goal. So the Bulldogs will have it. Well, they only marked off, how do you mark off 5 yards on a personal foul? That should be half the distance of the goal. They marked off 5 yards on a personal foul late hit. That makes no sense. Someone not arguing. There's a snap. Dennison rolling out to the right under pressure. Throws. It's caught by Swartz, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Didn't need the penalty yardage. Denniston to Swartz, 14-yard touchdown, and the Bulldogs strike first on the opening drive. Well, that is how you start a game on the road. For Trey, his second touchdown catch of the year, and for Adam, his fourth touchdown pass. Now, Brian Carapia on to try the extra point. Denniston is the holder. Low snap, got it down, kick up, and the kick is good. 8:49 to go first quarter. Ottumwa 7, Newton nothing. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate.
Ottumwa starts the game by going 75 yards in 10 plays for the opening score. Now Jesus Jaime kicks it back to Newton, or gives it to Newton for the first time, and the kick into the end zone for a touchback. 10 plays, 75 yards, 3 minutes, 5 seconds. Adam Denniston, a 14-yard touchdown pass to Trey Swartz, and the Bulldogs lead 7-0. Now the Ottumwa defense will try to slow down this Newton rushing attack that is both powerful and varied. Their quarterback is Kyle Long. And he started against Ottumwa last year, but only threw 7 passes and only completed 2 of them for 35 yards, but they ran for 439. Pistol formation, man in motion right to left. There's a snap, and it is a shovel pass out to the man on the left, and heading up the sideline, still gaining yardage, and now tackled out of bounds. I know they say he stepped out of bounds at the 27.
Carried by number 17, William Chang.
Will Chang is the recipient of that, but I'm not sure if that was a pass or a run. I'll call it a run. And it's a gain of 7 for Chang, who was in motion on the play. 2nd down and 3 for Newton. Black jerseys, white lettering, white helmets with the Cardinal logo, red pants for the Cardinals. They have a black stripe on that helmet too. Man in motion right to left. Whistle though, and we've got movement. Multiple flags on the field here. This play does not happen, and it is a false start against the Cardinals. So 2nd and 3 turns into 2nd down and 8. Move the ball back to the 22-yard line. 8:41 on the clock here in the opening quarter. 7-0 Bulldogs. Newton breaks the huddle. They're on the left hash. They have one wide out to the right. And they'll motion the H-back right to left. That overloads the left side, but a flag down again. And the referee threw this from the backfield. And it is another false start on the Cardinals. Back-to-back false starts by Newton. You might expect that in the opening game. It's the home opener for the Cardinals, but it's their 3rd game of the season. They opened with PCM, who I believe is Class A, either A or 1A. PCM won a state championship last year. Now, that's a big difference in size of schools, but Newton and Monroe are only 14 miles apart, so that's why they played each other the last 2 years. Newton only lost to PCM by a point. Now, they've got 3 wideouts, bunch to the right. Now they send a man in motion to left. Flags again. I think Newton just false started 3 times in a row. I always say you see something new every time in a game. I don't believe I've ever seen 3 consecutive false starts. So Newton had 2nd down and 3. They still have 2nd down, but it is 2nd down and 18. Bulldog football, by the way, brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you in Southeast Iowa. So they send a wide to the right. They've got 2 wing backs, quarterback in the pistol. Long gets a snap, pitches it out to the right. Ottumwa trying to string it out to the corner, and running him out of bounds nicely on the play is Mitch Wood on the carry by Cody Satterfield. And they will mark this ball at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it is 3rd down and 14 for Newton.
3rd and 14.
Now, Newton has thrown 27 passes in their first 2 games. They've had a lot more runs. Long has thrown a little bit more than we saw him do it last year. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Long back to pass, looking, throws it off the hands at the 20, incomplete. Wanted his underneath man on the play, Julian Hotchkin. But even if he catches that, Ottumwa would have closed on him before he had a chance to get to the first down marker. So the penalties doomed Newton that time. Ottumwa gets a 3 and out. And now the Cardinals will presumably punt it away. Cade Couples has been their punter this year, 5'11", 175, a junior. Pretty good punter, averaging 39.7 yards per punt. Ottumwa twin safeties deep, Delahoy and McKinnon both standing at midfield. Couples is standing inside his own 5. 8:28 on the clock, first quarter. Good snap, no pressure, low end-over-end kick. It'll bounce, and Andrew Cole is back, not McKinnon. He lets that go, and it'll roll dead at the Ottumwa 37-yard line. So pretty good field position for the Bulldogs. First down and 10. 8:18 to go in the opening quarter at the 37-yard line. Bulldog football brought to you by Jana Brumbaugh at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Call Jana to buy or sell your home today. Jana is one of the top producing realtors in the area, so call Jana today and you'll see why she's highly recommended. Ball on the left hash, first down and 10. 2 wide go to the right. Romiger out wide, McKinnon in the slot. Backs are in the eye behind Denniston under center. Gets the snap, hand off to the deep back Glosser, just plows his way up the middle for a couple of yards before being covered by black jerseys. And good sportsmanship, he's helped up on the play by one of the men in on the tackle. Owen Sanger, maybe the defensive end, in on that stop. 2-yard gain for Kai Glosser, second down and 8. Bulldogs, the road white jerseys, red numbers front and back, red stripes on the shoulders, the red O on the white helmets with the red stripe down the middle, red pants with a white stripe for OHS. 2 wingbacks and a fullback. There's a snap and a give around the left side to McKinnon. He bounces outside, has some room, 45, and he dives across the first down marker going out of bounds. And he should have enough to move the chains as they'll mark it at the 48-yard line, needed the 47. So a first down run for Colton McKinnon. He gains 9 yards. And Ottumwa on the move again. First down and 10 at the 48. Ottumwa scored on their opening drive, 10 plays, 75 yards. They held Newton to a 3 and out thanks in part to 3 straight false start penalties, and now Ottumwa near midfield with a first down here. Offset backs, single wide to the right, quick hitter to Gage Cole up the middle, and there's nothing there that time. He ran into a black wall of jerseys. He may have gotten a yard, and that would be it for Gage on that play. Second down and 9 at the 49.
Second and 9.
Under 7.5 to go in the first quarter. Bulldog football brought to you by Rick and the staff at RJ Performance in Ottumwa, where they sell fun and excitement for all. Going to be kind of hard to run against the middle of that 3-4 defense with that big nose tackle Abrams in there. And it is a reverse as they give it to Glosser. Then Glosser gives it to McKinnon, who comes back right. Kind of an inside the tackles reverse there. McKinnon gets across midfield down to the Newton 47, a gain of 4. And make it the 46, a gain of 5. And it will be third down and 4.
Third and 4.
The nose of the ball just touching the plane of that Newton 46-yard line. And now Ottumwa sends 3 wide to the right and 1 to the left. It is Swartz wide left. Snap back to Denniston, looking right, throws the hitch, and it is bobbled and caught, and Swartz is getting away to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and he's pushed out of bounds there. That pass was tightly contested. It was bobbled, but Swartz with that big body and big hands brought it in. And when the defender didn't get the ball, Trey had room to run. Big gainer, and Ottumwa's back in the red zone. First down and 10, they mark him out at the 11-yard line. A 35-yard gain on third down and 4. Under center, Denniston, wingbacks either side, and they give it to Glosser. He fumbled it, and now Newton's picking it up and running it the other way. And this is going to go all the way for a touchdown, as taking it into the end zone is Cannon Terpstra, the linebacker, and Ottumwa just gifted Newton a game-tying score. A handoff to Glosser. I'm not sure he ever fully had it. He was trying to take it around the right side and cut back inside to Terpstra, and he just dropped the ball at about the 13-yard line. And it's picked up and taken the other way. We'll call it 87 yards unofficially at the 6:13 mark of the opening quarter. Boy, Ottumwa just was having its way, and all of a sudden, a turnover changes everything. Josh Meyer on for the extra point. The holder is the quarterback, Kyle Long. Meyer 3 for 3 on point after attempts this year and make it 4 of 4. 6:13 to go opening quarter. Ottumwa and Newton tied at 7. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
With the kids in school, it's time to do something for me. So I picked up the phone and called Bliss. The girls knew exactly how to get my spunk back. First the color, cut, and then my nails. I definitely needed some me time.
The season is changing, and now is a time for a new you. At Bliss, now is the time to try Aveda's new diverse colors, giving you textures. New to Bliss's nails. Make a reservation for a complete new you. Bliss, your local Aveda salon at West 3rd Street in Ottumwa and 105 North Main in Fairfield.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Football, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Bulldogs 7, Newton 7. We were hoping and thinking it was about to be 14-0 Ottumwa. The Bulldogs had a first down and 10 snap from the Newton 11, but a fumble in the backfield is picked up by Cannon Terpstra and taken back 87 yards for a tying score. Now Newton will kick it back to OHS. Josh Meyer, high end over end to the left, and it'll be Andrew Cole at the 8-yard line up the left side to the 15. Dodges the man at the 20 and gets it out to about the 26, 27-yard line. Just kept fighting forward. Tackled on the play by Jordan Becker. But Cole would not be brought down easily. We do have a flag down, and it's on the far side at the 30, so it's not a flag that had anything to do with the play. Of course, when you're blocking, you don't know which side the return man might come to. But this return may come back, and it is a personal foul on Ottumwa. Well, I did not see it. And I'm wondering here how far they're going to mark this one off. I wonder that because when Newton had a personal foul late hit, they marked off all of 5 yards. And the referee's still walking this ball back. And it looks like they're going to set it down at the 15-yard line, 14-yard line. Well, I don't know who did what, but a personal foul on Ottumwa gives them minus field position. 1st and 10 at their own 14. Wingbacks to either side, tight end on the right, wide out to the left. And a give to Glosser coming around the right side from his wingback spot on that play. And he gets a few yards out towards the 18-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. I think they did give him the 18, so it's a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6.
Thank you again to Bank Iowa.
You're Ottumwa, you just got to keep doing what you were doing. Doesn't change the fact, the fumble doesn't change the fact you've been moving the ball. And a quick give to Gage Cole up the middle this time from that fullback spot. And he got maybe 2 yards out near the 20. Let's see where they put it down, and they'll put it down at the 20. So it is a gain of 2, 3rd down and 4 coming up for Ottumwa. Kind of got the sense that for Ottumwa would be good for the confidence to get this back. 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left against Swartz wide left. They got him on a one-on-one. They may throw to him again. Back to pass, pump fake. It's a pump and go. Swartz down the left side, and he's got it at the 45 to the 50. Caught from behind, trying to drag him down all the way down to the Newton 36-yard line. The pump and go, and boy, did they burn the cornerback, Keith Moko. He ended up making the tackle, but not before a long pass and a 1st down. But now Trey Swartz is slow to get up. That is a 44-yard reception for Trey Swartz.
1st and goal at the 35-yard line of the Cardinals.
Swartz already has over 100 yards receiving, and there's still 4:55 to go in the opening quarter. He's caught 4 passes for 8 yards, for 14 yards, and a touchdown for 35 yards, and then that one for 44. And Trey was able to walk off under his own power. He's sitting on the sideline now. 1st down and 10, Bulldogs, ball on the left hash. They mark it down to the 35-yard line, so a give to McKinnon, bounces it outside, has some room down to the 30. Good blocking on the edge, and he's taken down at about 27. I think they got the face mask there. He went down awkwardly, and the back judge threw the flag, so this could be 15 more yards, assuming they remember a personal foul is 15. We're waiting for the signal here. Oh, they called. Oh, there's 2 flags on the play. They called a hold on Ottumwa and then the face mask.
Penalties on the play.
So unfortunately, the play doesn't count. But it's first down and 10, as we'll just do it over. Ball at the 35-yard line.
We'll replay first down.
Maybe disappointing you don't get the big yardage to the face mask, but look at it this way. There was already a hold called on Ottumwa when the face mask happened. So instead of first down and 20, it's first down and 10. Under center is Denniston, backs in the eye, give to Glosser, bounces out left side, and he's inside the 30, taken down at about the 29-yard line. The cornerback, Moko, had to make that stop. Ottumwa is finding room to run on the edges. Gain of 6 down to the 29, second down and 4. Under 4 minutes to go, opening quarter, game tied at 7. Ottumwa has dominated this game, but Newton has an 87-yard fumble return for a score. Wideouts to either side on second down. There's a snap. Fake to the fullback, give to the tailback Glosser, and he had no room that time. He is swarmed under back a yard at the 30. Tackle made on the play by Owen Sanger, the defensive end. And here is third down and 5 from the 30. Now, every time Ottumwa has had a 3rd and 5, not every time, but a few times already in this game, they've spread it out and then gotten Trey Swartz in a one-on-one situation. But Swartz right now is on the sideline getting his ankle taped, it looks like. Hopefully he'll be able to return, but right now the Bulldogs come out in a double wing formation and a single wide to the right. And a give to McKinnon, trying to find room on the right side, bounces to the outside. Will the speed get him to the corner? He is thrown out of bounds shy of the first down. And Ottumwa has a decision coming here. They needed to get to the 25. And he's out of bounds. We'll see where they put it down. They give him the 26, so it is 4th down and 1.
Initial hit by number 2, Xavier Arguello.
A gain of 4. Zay Arguello on the stop, and now the Bulldogs look like they're going to go for it, and why not? Play is signaled in with 17 on the play clock, 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. 4th down and 1. Some will come out with the offset backs, wideouts to either side. There's a snap, and give to Cole, and he's got the first down inside the 25 as he bounces it to the right. And the Bulldogs keep the possession alive on the 4th down run by Gage Cole. Good blocking on the right side of that line. Brody Slack, Parker Palmer over there. Gain of 3 on 4th down and 1. Now 1st and 10 from the Newton 23, right hash. Bulldogs break the huddle. Rominger goes wide right, the short side. Offset backs. Snap to Denniston, and a quick give to Cole this time, and there's some room up the middle where there hasn't been a lot. Inside the 20, down to the 19, a gain of 4 on the play. Gage Cole and Kai Glosser had the exact same number of carries through the first 2 games. Glosser with more yardage. Cole has one more touchdown than Kai so far this season, but they both run the ball well. 2nd down and 6. Denniston the snap, and a give to Glosser, trying to bounce it outside. He's grabbed in the backfield. He hesitated, and that cost him that time. I think he thought he saw a cutback lane, but it wasn't there, and he's run down by the defensive end, Lane Arrowwood. And that's all the way back to the 23-yard line. They lost the 4 they gained on first down, so 3rd down and 10. And as well as Ottumwa's moved the ball tonight, they're a little bit behind the chains right here. And again, with Trey Swartz on the sideline getting looked at, their best receiving weapon not on the field. Now, they have other options. Rominger wide left, Glosser in the slot right, McKinnon wide right, Denniston in the shotgun with Cole next to him, but Ottumwa flinched, I believe. And we'll get a false start, and that'll move it back 5 more yards. Well, Ottumwa has way more yardage than Newton here in the opening quarter, but mistakes cost them 1 score, and it may cost them this drive here. 3rd down and 15 back at the 33. They need to get it down. Pardon me, at the 28. They need to get it down to the 13. 3 wide to the right. Tight end to the left is Matt Gravy. And there's a snap to Denniston. Back pump fake. Throw. Oh, no. He fumbled it again, and Newton fell on it way back at the 44-yard line. Denniston pumped right, one to the screen left. It wasn't there. Adams should have thrown it away. Instead, he took the sack and fumbled the ball, and Ottumwa turns it over for the second time. That's a loss of 16 and a fumble. And Ottumwa was fortunate that Newton fell on the ball. If the linebacker, Destin Schroeder, had picked it up, there was nobody for Ottumwa who could have tackled him. So Newton's second actual possession of the game will begin with 32 seconds left in the first quarter, and they start at their own 44-yard line. The quarterback, Kyle Long, gets the snap. Quarterback keeper left side has room across or towards midfield. He's chopped down at the 49-yard line, a gain of 5. Designed quarterback keeper there. Bulldog football brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where they want to give you a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. Newton does not have to snap the ball before the quarter ends. They will line up, and they may run this play if they can get it off in 5 seconds. Man in motion, there's a snap, and it's a pitch out to the left and hit in the backfield. Andrew Cole blows that play up, and Ottumwa gets him down for a 4-yard loss. Mitch Wood finishes off the run of Dylan Farver, but Andrew Cole blew that play up. And that's the end of the first quarter. Ottumwa 7, Newton 7. Third down for Newton coming up. We're back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Hi, I'm Jackie King, owner of TSD Embroidery, the Stitch Doctor. I just want to thank our customers, as I know you have options. My staff and I truly appreciate your business. Not only are you supporting a locally owned business, you are supporting 3 different families, putting clothes on their children, paying bills, food on the table, and helping them reach their personal dreams. Shopping local truly means more than what people think. If you haven't stopped into the Stitch Doctor, I personally invite you. TSD Embroidery, the Stitch Doctor, 115 East Main Street, downtown Ottumwa. Thank you for shopping local.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, Ottumwa High football on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Newton looking at a 3rd down and 7 from their own 47-yard line. Shotgun snap back to Kyle Long, looks to pass, throws it out to the right, caught in the, no, it's dropped. Boy, splitting out into the flat was the running back Will Chang, and the pass went through his hands in midfield. There was nobody around him. It looked like he would have had plenty of room to pick up the first down. Instead, the punt team is coming on for Newton. Well, Ottumwa caught a bit of a break there, but it's a big stop for the Bulldog defense after Newton had recovered the fumble at the 44. And Trey Swartz on the sideline trying to walk off the ankle tweak he suffered on his last play a little while ago. Snap back to Couples. Gets off kind of a spiraling low kick. It'll bounce and take a Newton hop inside the 20 and still rolling all the way down to about the 13-yard line. So Ottumwa takes over in a tie game, 7-7, 11:45 to go second quarter. Bulldogs have moved the ball well, but mistakes have hurt them at a couple of critical times. Already 2 turnovers. One was taken back for a score. The other one fortunate that it was not. Denniston onto the field here. So look at Swartz kind of walking around with that right ankle taped. I'm thinking of head basketball coach Neil Hartz, who's doing the videotaping for Ottumwa down in the end zone. He's probably got his heart in his throat right now. Snap to Denniston, I formation, and a handoff at a big hole. Kai Glosser, head of steam out across the 20 over the left side. And he is just shy of a first down. They will mark it at the 22-yard line, a gain of 9 for Glosser, 2nd down and 1. Ottumwa getting the signal in from the sidelines. Still plenty of time on the play clock. Again, the play clock starts at 40 now as soon as the ball is dead, unless we have a stoppage of play for some reason. I formation, 2nd and 1. And back to pass Denniston. Avoids a rusher. Now he's got room to run. 25, 30, and he's tackled all the way out to the 35-yard line. Nice move in the backfield by Denniston. Play action pass. They wanted to go deep, but quick pressure on the play came from the linebacker, Zane Kohlmeyer, but a nice move by Denniston to dodge it, and he's all the way out to the 34. A gain of 12 for Adam. I think that's his longest rush of the year, and that'll help negate the big loss on the fumble play for his stats. Offset backs behind Denniston on first down, and a quick give up the middle. And Cole breaks a tackle, drags another tackler with him out across the 35 and to the 37-yard line. Gage Cole. I've said this before. I know I said it last year. He is a powerful man in a small package, 5'11", 170, but the first man never gets him on the ground, it seems. 3-yard gain that time, and really, he had nothing at the line of scrimmage. Again, Newton, it's not easy to run on them inside. Their starting nose tackle, Gabe Abrams, 290. The backup, Tyson Elliott, 230. Second down and a give around to the right side for Glosser. Not a lot of room there for Kai. I think that's Kai. Out to the 39-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play. And it is third down and 5, 9:55 and counting second quarter. Game tied at 7. Ottumwa at Newton tonight. Bulldogs lost to Newton last year 35-14. We've lost 3 in a row to them. We lost when we came here back in 2016. So far, Ottumwa has been the better team, certainly the better offense, but mistakes have cost Ottumwa scoring chances and given Newton a touchdown. 5 on the play clock. Denniston under center, gets it off, rolling out to his left, dodges a rusher, now trying to run, and he will be taken down for no gain, it would appear. And we have a flag down on the near side. So hold everything here. It's no gain for Denniston, but if Newton was offsides, then 5-yard penalty would give Ottumwa a first down. Our head official is signaling, no, it's a legal procedure, legal movement on Ottumwa. Newton probably would decline this penalty. It would bring up 4th down and 5. One thing about being in the visitors' press box on the east side is that the referee has his back to us when he gives the signals. So it is 4th down. Ottumwa lining up to go for it on their own side of the field. And Newton takes a timeout.
Timeout, Cardinals.
9:16 to go here in the first or second quarter. Ottumwa Newton tied at 7. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
After the Newton timeout, Ottumwa comes out in punt formation, and now Newton kind of scrambled to get their punt return on. They rush the punt, and Jesus Jaime gets it off kind of a wobbly short kick to the right, and it will go out of bounds at the Newton 41. I wonder if Newton might have gotten a fingertip on that ball. They had 3 rushers coming in on Jesus Jaime. Newton again with good field position, 9:09 to go second quarter. They start this drive at their own 41 after starting their last drive at their own 44. But the Newton offense has gone 3 and out both times they've had the ball. First possession, they had 3 straight false starts. Second possession, they dropped an open pass on third down. Pistol formation on first down, send a man in motion left to right, give it to him on the end around, now taking it up the middle and finding a lot of running room down to the 40, and finally Josh Johnson will get Satterfield on the ground. Pardon me, Will Chang on the ground.
By number 17, William Chang.
And he's inside the Ottumwa 40 down to the 37-yard line.
First and 10 for the Cardinals.
A 22-yard run for Will Chang.
Number 5, Joshua Johnson with a tackle.
First down and 10, Newton. Well, that play looked like an end around. and then Chang cut it back the other way, and Ottumwa got caught in a little bit of over pursuit. Wingbacks to either side in the pistol formation, left to right the motion, give it to Chang again, same play, room up the right side to the 30, 25, runs over a tackler all the way down near the 20-yard line, and another first down for Newton. All of a sudden, they're moving the ball. They will mark this one at the 21, a gain of 16. 2 gashing runs for Newton, and they are just outside the red zone, 8:25 and counting, second quarter. The difference in the amount of yardage these two teams have is still vast, but all of a sudden Newton has momentum. Pistol formation again. Long the quarterback, single back behind him, and it's a quarterback keeper up the middle. Makes one man miss, but he's grabbed at the 20 and thrown back. Good interior defense that time, and that is Jesus Jaime, who's been a force inside this season. And the ruling is no gain. Still second down and 10. Maybe a half yard, but no more. Single wideout goes to the right. That is Hodgkin, the split end. Wingback to either side, motion left to right, and another give to Chang, and he's got room up the middle, runs into his own man at the 15, and then is hit right there and chopped down.
Again, number 17,
that tackle made by Josh Gobin. Gain of 6 on the play. So third down and 4 coming up.
Down to the 15-yard line.
They have to get it down to the 11. Scoreboard says third down and 3. They've got to get it inside the 12, certainly. Maybe not quite all the way to the 11. They will stack receivers on the right side. Ottumwa trying to get the line to move over. It's quarterback keeper to the right, and he's hit around the 10-yard line, and he falls forward to the 9, and that'll be enough for a Newton first down.
Down inside the 10-yard line.
The Bulldog linebackers are trying to get the linemen to move over and get more bodies onto that right side as it is for Newton on that side of the formation. So first and goal from the 9 as Long gains 6 on the play. Ottumwa gets some fresh bodies out there. Tight formation for Newton. Snap, and Ottumwa stuffs Long on the keeper, and he'll lose a yard back to the 10. Mitch Wood was in there. And a host of white jerseys with him. Second down and goal. They will give him back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain.
Second and goal.
Now Newton shuffles some personnel. Ottumwa will counter. And they'll get Isaac Eaton back onto the field after a quick rest. And Gobin coming back on the field late. He gets there, lines up, and a man in motion left to right. They're going to pitch it out to the right to Chang. Ottumwa trying to get bodies there. Chang picks his way inside the 10, and he's hammered down at the 7. Trying to see who came over there. A heat-seeking missile knocked him off his feet.
Number 17, William, take the ball.
That might have been Mitch Wood again. Wouldn't surprise me. Third down and goal.
Third and goal from the 6.
They'll give him 3 yards on the play. So third and goal from the 6. Big play here for the Ottumwa offense. And if Newton doesn't get much closer to the goal line here, they'd have to make a decision. Their field goal kicker, Josh Meyer, is 0 for 1 on the season. They haven't had many opportunities. Motion man right to left on third and goal. Long rolling out, looking into the end zone, and he'll fire a laser beam that is caught for the touchdown by the split end Julian Hodgkin right in front of an Ottumwa defender. Bulldogs trying to keep everybody in front and just lost him for a moment. A moment was all it took. And Newton takes the lead. 5:15 to go until halftime. And now Meyer on for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, nearly blocked, but the kick is good. And with 5:15 to go in the second quarter, Newton leading Ottumwa 14-7. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Danielle from Danny's Auto Supply in Ottumwa. I'd like to personally invite you to come see us for all of your auto parts needs. We are the only locally owned parts store in town, and we offer the lowest prices on most products. We stock all the major brands like Moog, Ray Bestis, Baldwin, and Dayco, just to name a few. Stop in and see me and our friendly team at Danny's Auto Supply next to Dollar General on East Main Street in Ottumwa. Or just give us a call at 682-8097, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Football, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and streaming live online, a video stream at AttumwaRadioSports.com. Newton now leading Ottumwa 14-7, 5:15 to go second quarter. Meyer kicks it away for the Cardinals, and back to receive it is Andrew Cole at his own 6. They will run the reverse. It's fumbled by Delahoy, picks it up at the 5, but he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. They'll give him the 6-yard line, but that's it. Ottumwa tried that handoff reverse on the kickoff return, and the fumble messed it up, and Ottumwa's inability to hang on the ball has really hurt them in this game.
6-yard line, that's where the Bulldogs will take over.
Newton with an 8-play, 59-yard drive, 3 minutes, 54 seconds. Kyle Long threw a touchdown pass to Julian Hodgkins of 6 yards. For Long, his third touchdown pass. For Hodgkins, his second TD reception. And now Ottumwa down a score. His first down and 10 at its own 6 on the left hash. First down, handoff. They go wide to Glosser, cuts it back inside, finds a little bit of room. Gets out to the 9-yard line, a gain of 3 for Kai Glosser.
Pick up a couple yards, it'll be 2nd and 8.
Second down and 9 from the 9. If you're Ottumwa, even if you don't go down and score on this drive, and a 94-yard drive would be really nice, you need to get a few first downs, at least run some time off the clock. You don't want to punt it away to Newton from back here. Wingbacks to either side. There's a snap and a give, and finding some room to the right side. That is Glosser again, I believe, and he may, oh no, he doesn't have enough for a first down, but we may have a flag down. That may have been Gage Cole, actually. And procedure called against Ottumwa.
Penalty on the field, false start against the Bulldogs.
They say false start, but this is going to bug me all season, folks, because the signal for illegal procedure is the same as false start. If it's a false start, they stop the play. Illegal procedure, they will let the play finish. That is illegal procedure. But so far, we have yet to find a public address announcer who knows the difference. They've put the football back at the 8-yard line. It's as if they marked off 5 yards from where Gage Cole's run went out to. In fact, that's exactly 5 yards from where that run went to, instead of taking it from the previous line of scrimmage. And now they're going to move it back farther.
2nd and 13.
And they'll set it down at the 5, which I don't know if that's exactly right either. Half the distance of the goal would be more like the 4.5. Boy, I've tried to be a little nicer to officials this year, folks, and if you've been listening the last 8 years, you know sometimes that's not easy for me, but this crew tonight is having some issues spotting the football. So it's 2nd down and 13. 2nd down and 11 is more like it. A handoff left side. Glosser breaks a tackle, trying to get outside. Got a few yards, but boy, just one more seam, one more good block, and maybe he's into some open territory.
Get 3rd and 10. Number 7, Keith
Yeah, they mark it at the 6-yard line. 3rd down and a short 10 or a long 9, depending on how you view it. 3.5 still to go until halftime. Dennison under center. And a quick hitter up the middle. And then bouncing it out to the left. Trying to pick up who that was. It was Glosser again, and he got out to the 9, but it is 4th down.
Number 44, Destin Schroeder with a tackle.
Schroeder on the stop. That penalty hurt Ottumwa. Well, first off, the fumble not being able to execute the reverse on the kickoff hurt, and then the penalty hurt more. So on fourth down, Newton's going to take a timeout. 3:13 to go until the half. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimweyer, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Leagues are now forming, so call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and specials at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wait now we up now. And when we touch down,
Ottumwa will have to punt from its own end zone on fourth down. Jaime gets it away, and then was there some contact in there? The ball bounces at the Newton 27, and Ottumwa downs it at the 26.
After the punt, the Cardinals are going to have it 1st and 10.
And again, there was pressure on Jesus Jaime, and he got off a high short punt. And they will mark this inside the Ottumwa 26. With 3:04 to go until the half. And boy, the Bulldog defense put in a tough spot here. Newton starting a drive at the Ottumwa 26-yard line. Long is in the pistol. He sends a motion man right to left and gives it to him around the left side, and not a lot doing there. The Bulldogs will stack him up for a 1-yard gain. That carry was given to Jared Antle, who even as a backup now has 25 carries on the season. But he only got a yard there, 2nd down and 9. Ottumwa did a better job that time of reading the motion and figuring out where that ball was going. Boy, every time Newton breaks the huddle, their center, Sevenbergen, goes to the ball before anybody else even leaves the huddle. Snapped a long quarterback keeper up the middle, and he's got some room down to the 20-yard line. Broke one tackle, then got hammered down. Jesus Jaime in on the stop. They will mark him at the 21-yard line, a gain of 4. So 3rd down and 5, and this is a big play for the Ottumwa defense here. Down 14-7, 2 minutes to go until halftime. Newton will change up some personnel here. They have 15 on the play clock as they break the huddle. Wide out to the right, tight end to the left, 3 backs in the backfield in the pistol. Long with the snap, and it's an option play, gives it to the second man, bouncing it outside, and juking outside inside the 10, and pulled down to the 8 is Antle. Andrew Cole saved a touchdown there, but Ottumwa didn't see that, they faked the plunge to the left guard, and then they gave it to Antle coming around on the option handoff. That's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal Newton from the 8, minute and a half to go. Now, if Newton doesn't get it in here on the first play, the clock could become a factor since they only have 1 timeout left. Although the scoreboard hasn't changed. It says they have 3, but they've used 2 of them. Pistol snap to Long, and a give to the right side, and an easy run into the end zone. Boy, just a huge hole for Dylan Farver. That was too easy. And all of a sudden, Newton has a 2-score lead.
A Bank, Iowa touchdown.
And with 1:12 to go, that hot start for Ottumwa has kind of faded into distant memory here. That's Farver's 5th touchdown run in the season. Got motion before the extra point snap is taken. Let's see which team moved first. Newton is walking backwards, so they false start on the extra point, and Meyer will have to kick it 5 yards farther. They'll set it down at the just outside the 15. 20-7 pending this kick. A good snap, a good hold. The kick is up and good. Newton 21, Ottumwa 7, 1:12 to go in the half. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wait now we up now. And when we touch down, it's a touch.
Ottumwa High football, 12:40 a.m., 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Minute 12 to go until the half. Newton 21, Ottumwa 7 as the Cardinals kick it back. High end over end, left side. It'll be taken at the 10. Ottumwa will fake that handoff play this time. Cole breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. 20, 25, 30 up the sideline to the 40, and he's shoved out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Andrew Cole would not go down. Newton thought they had it red, and they did, but Cole gives Ottumwa a chance to get a score back before the half. They mark him out at the 49-yard line, and there's 1:01 to go until halftime.
First and 10 on our 49-yard line.
Well, you don't have Trey Swartz, and, he's got his ankle now wrapped in ice on the sideline, so he may be done for the night, and that's a shame because he had 100 yards plus receiving the opening quarter. See if Ottumwa can quick strike without him. Denniston under center. Gets a snap. Give to the left side. Glosser looking for room. He's down to the 45, the 44 of Newton. That's a gain of 7. Ottumwa has all of its timeouts. Second down and 3 coming up from the Newton 44. Bulldogs taking a lot of time here to get the play in. 42, 41 and counting. They don't have time to be huddling here. Denniston under center again. Gets a snap. Back to pass under heavy pressure, and he's going to dive back near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. That'll be a sack, and now Ottumwa will take time out. 24.6 seconds to go in the half. Ottumwa takes its first time out. We'll take 30 seconds in return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
David and Debbie Truitt, owners of Truitt Abstract Company in Ottumwa and Davis County Abstract and Title in Bloomfield, are proud to sponsor local sports in their communities. Truitt Abstract Company and Davis County Abstract and Title work closely with realtors, attorneys, banks, mortgage, finance companies, builders and developers, credit unions, and government agencies to ensure a prompt and accurate abstract or certificate of title.
Abstractors are available Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30 at Truitt Abstract Company in Ottumwa and 7 to 3:30 at Davis County Abstract and Title in Bloomfield.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Big third down play here for Ottumwa, 3rd and 4 from just inside the Newton 45. 24 seconds left in the half. Denniston back to pass, steps up, fires deep down the right side. He wants Rominger, and it's just off his fingertips at the 10-yard line. And boy, for a moment I thought the official was reaching in his pocket for a flag. It wasn't. I didn't think it was pass interference, but Rominger probably wishes he'd taken one more step. That was a pretty good throw just off his fingertips. And now Ottumwa with 18.4 seconds. And you're down 21-7. Newton gets the ball to start the second half. Now they're going to go for this. You want to try to get something here. Now Newton will take its final timeout.
Timeout, Cardinals.
So we'll take 30 more seconds and return for the 4th down play on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Old Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Cafe and Books. And
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared of John, watch me lead though.
Great Western Bank and Mercy 1.
4th down and a long 3 or a short 4 for Ottumwa just inside the Newton 45-yard line. 18.4 seconds to go until the half. Ottumwa trailing 21-7. Denniston under center. Play action, back to pass. Steps up, and he is sacked. Boy, he's probably got to get rid of that ball a little bit quicker. Step up and throw. Instead, he is taken down for a loss.
Turnover on downs. Cardinals.
And Newton takes over 12.9 seconds to go back at their own 47-yard line. Ottumwa just not able to protect Adam Denniston there. 12.9 seconds. See if Newton wants to get fancy here. They're out of timeouts. Scoreboard says they have all 3, but they've called all 3 of their timeouts. Newton is at least going to spread 2 to the right and have a tight end split out left. Back to pass long. Quick pass out into the flat. It is caught and run out of bounds at the 40-yard line is Cody Satterfield. Boy, Ottumwa playing a little too soft there. That's a 13-yard gain. 7.4 seconds. And now Newton has an opportunity to at least try to set up a field goal try here. Only the second completed pass of the game for Kyle Long. The first one was for a touchdown. Long, back to pass, pump fake, and they'll go deep. Ottumwa's got 3 defenders back there, and it is incomplete with 0.4 of a second to go. Josh Johnson knocked it away. And in all actuality, is Johnson and the wide receiver Hodgkin exchange handshakes there, good sportsmanship, but Hodgkin really prevented Johnson from picking that off. So this, barring a defensive penalty, will be the final play of the first half. 0.4 of a second to go. It is 2nd down and 10 for Newton from the Ottumwa 40. Not that that matters at this point. And will they throw it to the end zone or will they play it safe? Long back to pass. They'll swing it out quickly. It is caught. That is Farver at the 35, and he will be tackled out of bounds near the 30-yard line, and that is the end of the first half.
That's the end of the half.
Officially an 8-yard reception to close the half for Newton. Ottumwa started out red hot, up 7-0, and we're driving to make it 14-0, but Bulldog fumbles have hurt, and Newton is capitalized. They now lead at 21-7. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back, and begin the Vice Transmission Halftime Show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
This is Janet Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 1210 East Court. This ranch-style home is a rare find on Ottumwa's north side. This home features a beautiful sunroom, walkout lower level, and fenced-in backyard in a perfect location. Home is being offered with a 1-year warranty. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Janet Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Stop in to RJ Performance and check out their huge selection of all the toys you want, including an awesome showroom for Polaris, Indian, Yamaha, and now Roxers. They also have a huge inventory of new and quality pre-owned bikes, including Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Looking for off-road fun? They have that too, with a huge selection of new and used off-road vehicles. You work hard? It's time to join the fun with a visit to RJ Performance today, where they sell fun and excitement for all.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We are at halftime. Ottumwa High Football, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and a live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Welcome into the Vice Transmission Halftime Show. Visit Vice Transmission online at ViceAutomotive.com. Jason Van Arkel with you from H.A. Lynn Stadium in Newton tonight. Ottumwa had the early lead, but it's Newton in control at the half. They lead the Bulldogs 21-7. The Bulldogs scored on their opening drive, went right down the field, 10 plays, 75 yards. The running game was working, and the pass game to Trey Swartz was unstoppable. The last play of the drive was a 14-yard touchdown pass from Adam Denniston to Trey Swartz. Extra point good by Brian Carapia, and the Bulldogs led 7-0. Newton went 3 and out, and Ottumwa was going right back down the field. They had a 1st and 10 at the Newton 11-yard line. Then disaster struck, a fumble in the backfield, picked up by Newton's Cannon Terpstra and taken back 87 yards for a game-tying touchdown. Tied it at 7, 6:13 left in the first quarter. That was the score as we went to the second quarter. And Ottumwa had another drive end with a fumble before the first quarter ended when they were starting to knock on Newton's door again. Newton had another 3 and out. They didn't move the ball well in the first quarter at all. But then the Bulldogs found themselves starting to lose the field position battle. Newton started a drive at their own 41 and went 59 plays and 8 yards, scoring with 5:15 left in the first half. A 6-yard touchdown pass from Kyle Long to Julian Hodgkin, and that made it 14-7 Newton. Then the Bulldogs, a disastrous possession. On the kickoff, they tried to run their reverse handoff on the kickoff, fumbled it, had to fall on it inside the 10, went 3 and out. The punt only went to the Ottumwa 26, and then Newton went 26 yards in 4 plays. An 8-yard touchdown run by Dylan Farber. That made it 21-7. The Bulldogs had a shot with just over a minute to go in the half to try to get something back. A big kick return by Andrew Cole. Well, the Bulldogs turned it over on downs near midfield, and Newton ran out the clock in the half. So 21-7 is our halftime score, and Ottumwa will have to play good defense to start the third quarter because Newton will get the ball to open the second half. All right, we're going to take another 3-minute timeout and continue with the Vice Transmission Halftime Show here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hy-Vee Drugstore. We are your trusted neighborhood pharmacy serving your needs for prescriptions and more. Our friendly service allows us to create trust, loyalty, and friendships. And that's the secret to our success in our community. Did you know the flu shot is your best bet for avoiding the flu this season? Stop in today. No appointment needed. You'll even earn 20 cents off per gallon using your Fuel Saver Plus card. Hy-Vee Drugstore, Ottumwa's favorite neighborhood drugstore.
Hi, I'm Jackie King, owner of TSD Embroidery, the Stitch Doctor. I just want to thank our customers as I know you have options. My staff and I truly appreciate your business. Not only are you supporting a locally owned business, you are supporting 3 different families, putting clothes on their children, paying bills, food on the table, and helping them reach their personal dreams. Shopping local truly means more than what people think. If you haven't stopped into the Stitch Doctor, I personally invite you. TSD Embroidery, the Stitch Doctor, 115 East Main Street, downtown Ottumwa. Thank you for shopping local.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services.
Family owned and operated, the experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
With the kids in school, it's time to do something for me. So I picked up the phone and called Bliss. The girls knew exactly how to get my spunk back. First the color, cut, and then my nails. I definitely needed some me time.
The season is changing, and now is a time for a new you. At Bliss, now is the time to try Aveda's new diverse colors, giving you textures. New to Bliss's nails. Make a reservation for a complete new you. Bliss, your local Aveda salon at West 3rd Street in Ottumwa and 105 North Main in Fairfield.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We continue with the Vice Transmission halftime show. Ottumwa High football at Newton tonight on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream at AttumwaRadioSports.com. Newton 21 and Ottumwa 7. First half stats for the Bulldogs. And boy, if you'd told head coach Brian Goodvin that he would have these numbers at the half, he'd think they were in much better position than they are. Ottumwa has 211 yards of offense in the first half, 104 rushing, 107 passing, had great balance in the first half. Rushing-wise, Kai Glosser, 15 carries for 50 yards. Gage Cole has 7 carries for 42 yards. Colt McKinnon, 3 carries for 18 yards. Adam Denniston, 6 carries, -6 yards for the Bulldog quarterback. Receiving, Trey Swartz, 4 catches for 102 yards and a touchdown. That all came in the first quarter. And where Ottumwa's offense sprung a leak, other than the fumbles, was when Swartz, after his 44-yard reception, went down with an ankle injury. He got it retaped. He was trying to walk it off on the sideline, but he ended the first half sitting on the bench with that right ankle in ice. And I would imagine he's not going to come back in the game. It would be great for Ottumwa if he could, because Newton had no answer for him in the first half, or in the first quarter, but it doesn't look like Ottumwa will have Trey Swartz the rest of the game. Blaze Rominger has 1 catch for 5 yards. And Adam Dennison passing his best game so far the young season, 5 of 6, 107 yards and a touchdown. Now he has taken, I think, 3 sacks officially, and at least one of those sacks was a play where he stepped up in the pocket, and if he'd been looking downfield, he probably had a receiver he could have gotten the ball to, but he felt the pressure and he kind of pulled the ball down, and his eyes were down at the line instead of downfield, and that cost Ottumwa a chance on a 4th down play late in the half. So Ottumwa's got to find a way to restart that passing game without Swartz. They've got to find a way to get the ball to Rominger, to get the ball to Colt McKinnon. Drake Handling started the game at wide receiver. He has yet to catch a pass this season. Ottumwa needs to find a way to get the ball into the hands of more than just Kai Glosser and Colt McKinnon, or Kai Glosser, Colt McKinnon, and Gage Cole. Those guys have done hard work inside, but as Newton has kind of adjusted to what Ottumwa was doing in the rushing attack, Bulldogs need to find a way to open up the attack a little bit more in the second half. All right, we'll take another 3-minute timeout and continue with the Vice Transmission halftime show. Ottumwa down at the half, 21-7, here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Danielle from Danny's Auto Supply in Ottumwa. I'd like to personally invite you to come see us for all of your auto parts needs. We are the only locally owned parts store in town, and we offer the lowest prices on most products. We stock all the major brands like Moog, Ray Bestis, Baldwin, and Dayco, just to name a few. Stop in and see me and our friendly team at Danny's Auto Supply next to Dollar General on East Main Street in Ottumwa. Or just give us a call at 682-8097, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimweyer, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Leagues are now forming, so call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
Uh-oh. Looks like it's time to bring your vehicle into Gordy's Auto on Madison Avenue. Let Steve or one of his certified mechanics diagnose your car or truck's problems and get you back on the road. Just because your car started this morning doesn't mean it's not time for a checkup. Let them change the oil or perform other preventative maintenance to keep your vehicle running smooth. Stop in and see Steve at Gordy's on Madison Avenue, just before the Rock and Roll Dairy Bar. Call for an appointment and like him on Facebook.
Introducing Low Price Lockdown at Hy-Vee. We're locking down prices on hundreds of your favorite everyday items. Prices are locked down for months and months on major leading name brands. The products that you like, the products that you want, and products that you'll want to stock up on. And all of the prices are locked down until we unlock them and lower them even more. Low Price Lockdown, only at Hy-Vee.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Tickets, everybody.
And we return for the final segment of the Vice Transmission Halftime Show. Visit Vice Transmission online at viceautomotive.com. Ottumwa trailing Newton 21-7 as both teams come out to the field to warm up for the second half. Let's get you the first half stats for the Newton Cardinals, and they do not have nearly as many yards as Ottumwa. It's been the mistakes that have hurt the Bulldogs tonight. Newton has 93 rushing yards, 27 passing yards, 120 total. Again, Ottumwa's got 211. On the ground, William Chang, 5 carries for 54 yards. Kyle Long, the quarterback, 5 carries for 15 yards. For the running back, Dylan Farber, 2 carries for 6 yards. Running back, Jared Antle, 2 carries for 14 yards. And for Cody Satterfield, 1 carry for 4 yards. Receiving, Julian Hodgkin, 1 catch, 6 yards, and a touchdown. Satterfield, 1 catch, 13 yards. Farver, 1 catch, 8 yards. Long, the quarterback, 3 for 6, 27 yards, and a touchdown through the air. Again, Ottumwa has been its own worst enemy. They were on the verge of taking a 14-0 lead in the first quarter, fumbled it in the backfield. Newton ran it back for the tying touchdown. Ottumwa was knocking on the door on their next drive, got pushed back by penalties, and then on a 4th down play, actually it was a 3rd down play, not only did Dennison take a big sack, he fumbled the ball away near midfield. Newton didn't make Ottumwa pay for that one, but then Newton would force Ottumwa to punt, and Newton got good field position and scored, and then Ottumwa fumbled didn't fumble the kickoff, they fumbled the handoff try on the reverse. Bulldogs didn't turn it over there, but they started the possession at their own 6-yard line, had to punt from their end zone, and Newton was able to start a 26-yard drive. So again, the Bulldogs putting the ball on the ground and some untimely penalties as well has really put OHS behind the 8 ball. You take away the fumbles and Ottumwa's outplayed Newton, but the fact of the matter is you've got to take care of the football, and OHS struggled at that mightily in the first half, and that's why they're down 21-7. They will need the defense to step up. Newton is scheduled to receive the second half kickoff. So if you're Ottumwa here, you have to find a way to get a stop, get that ball back, and get that offense going in the right direction again. Adam Deniston has had a decent first half, but again, once he started feeling pressure from Newton, there were a couple times he dodged a rusher and made a nice play, but then he took a few sacks, at least one of which, or two of which I thought he did not need to take, and fumbled it away on one of them. He's down there warming up on the sideline playing catch with Drake Handling, but it will be Newton to receive this second half kickoff here momentarily. Bulldog football brought to you by Ottumwa's Hy-Vee Pharmacy. If you have any questions, if you need something for the sniffles, coughs, or a stuffy nose, or even need a flu shot, head to Ottumwa's Hy-Vee Pharmacy. They want to keep your player on the field and you cheering from the sidelines. Bulldog football also brought to you by Bliss Beauty Bar. They have the stylists who know all about the Avita products. They're all natural and environmentally friendly for men and women. Reserve your appointment today at Bliss on West 3rd Street in Ottumwa and 105 North Main in Fairfield. And Bulldog football brought to you this season by the Stitch Doctor. They want you to score big with custom embroidery on screen printing featuring your favorite player or team. For shirts, bags, hats, stadium chairs, coolers, and jackets, the Stitch Doctor in downtown Ottumwa. OHS will kick it right to left as we look at it. Again, we are on the east side of the stadium, the visitor side. Jason Van Arkel with you tonight. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. Kegan is our radio producer back running the controls at the KBIZ studios. Jesus Jaime will kick it away. Or is that? No, that's Jaime. Right hash on the 40. 3 men deep for Newton. And the kick is away, a low liner. It'll bounce and be taken at the 5-yard line, right side to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Stutter step into a pile and yanked back down shy of the 25-yard line. That's Gage Cole getting the special teams tackle, I think.
Returned out to the 25-yard line by number 25, by number 17.
That was William Chang. They said a different number first and then corrected. And they'll mark it right at the 25-yard line, and that's where Newton will start the second half, 11:52 on the clock, and away we go. Critical series here for Ottumwa. You go down 3 scores, coming back would not be easy. Wide out to the right. H-back to the left, wing back in motion, right to left. That's a give to Chang, looking for a hole. Not a lot of room there that time. He's stacked up at the 26, maybe the 27. But only 2 yards on that play before a host of white jerseys push William Cheng back. 2nd down and 8.
A couple of yards and ran 2nd and 8.
Newton will huddle again. Neither of these teams goes in a real hurry. Newton this time has a couple of wingbacks and a tight end all to the right. Now a flag comes in. Several flags come in. And we've got a false start against the Cardinals, and that's what killed their opening drive. They had 3 of those in a row. So move it back to the 22-yard line and make it 2nd down and 13.
2nd about 13.
Newton again breaks the huddle. And they've got more bodies to the right side, wingbacks and a tight end, and Kyle Long, the quarterback, will keep it off right guard. Finds some room out across the 25, and he gets to the 29-yard line. A 7-yard gain for Long.
Number 12, Kyle Long, the ball
Sets up a 3rd down and about 5.
Gain of about 7.
Thought they started at the 25. Yeah, 3rd down and 6. May not have to quite get to the 35, but they have to get past the 34. And they'll send tight ends to each side. They split one out wide to the right. Here's a blitz. Throw on 3rd down, and it is caught on a sliding catch out across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Number 10, Julian Hodgkin.
Julian Hodgkin with that reception, his 2nd of the game.
1st down for the Cardinals.
An 8-yard gain and a 1st down for Newton on the quick hitter out to the left. Newton snapped that ball kind of quickly there, and I think Ottumwa was still trying to get lined up defensively. Now on 1st down, Newton again with Kyle Long in the pistol, wide out to the right, motion to the right. Another flag comes in. And Newton again false started.
False start against the Cardinals is the call.
Second one on this drive, 5th of the game. Put the ball back to the 31-yard line, first down and 15. Now, if you're Ottumwa here, this is where you want to compound the penalty by getting a tackle for no gain, or even better if you can get a tackle for loss. Newton's got the wide out to the right, the H-back to the left. Send him in motion right to left, and they fake the pitch. They give it, trying to go back left side is Cheng. He got outside, ran over a tackler, and was run out of bounds. Well, it looked like he was going to get caught in the backfield there, but managed to break contain. And he got 5 yards back, the penalty yardage back, so it's second down and 10.
About 5. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
9:54, and well, no, clock has stopped at 9:54. He went out of bounds. Third quarter. Ottumwa down 21-7. Newton trying to open the second half of the score to put the Bulldogs in a deeper hole. Wide out to the right, wingbacks either side, long to pass. Looking, throws it out to the right, and caught coming back for it is Hodgkin at the 44. Dances back to the middle. He's losing yardage, and he gets away from a couple of guys trying to get all the way around to the left side to the 45. Flags down everywhere. Newton, I'm pretty sure, committed a blocking infraction there of some kind, probably a block in the back. Boy, Hodgkin was not content with that first down catch. He ran backwards across the field about 5 or 6 yards. He got all the way around, but he got around because somebody blocked illegally, and I believe they called. Again, the official has his back to us. He's signaling to the west side press box. It's either a hold or a block in the back, and either way, this play is coming back. The flags are down at the 40, so if you move it back to the 30-yard line, you'd have second down and about 16. They're walking farther than that. They walk it back to the 25-yard line. I'm not sure that's correct either. If it's 10 yards, again, I didn't see the signal because the referee's back is to me when he signals to the press box. But if that was a hold, they marked off 5 yards too many. And again, this crew has had real trouble spotting the ball correctly. Second down and a long ways to go, and breaking free, though, into the secondary, 40, 45, 50, down the sideline. That's Satterfield, and he's finally caught from behind and dragged down by Josh Johnson at the 30-yard line of Ottumwa.
Carried by number 29, Cody Satterfield.
Where did that come from? It looked like Farver had the ball and was stacked up, but he didn't have the ball. Ottumwa completely fooled. I was fooled, too. And Satterfield broke free. A 45-yard run for the senior. And second down and about 21 turns into first and 10 at the Ottumwa 30 for Newton. That is a backbreaker of a play. Ottumwa didn't have any contain on that side, and Satterfield just shot free. Ball in the right hash, long in the pistol, double wingback, motion right to left, gets the snap, fakes the pitch, keeps himself up the middle, big hole to the 25, to the 20, to the right side, and run out of bounds around the 15-yard line again by Josh Johnson. Mark it at the 16, I believe, but a gain of 14 yards for Kyle Long, who faked the pitch to the wingback in motion and then ran it up the middle, and Ottumwa didn't have anybody home. When you play Newton, and I remember this from the past few years, you've got to be solid defensively playing assignment football. You've got to stick to your gap. And Ottumwa on the last couple of plays has not done that. 9:05 on the clock. Newton first down and 10 of the Ottumwa 16. Snapped along, and they hand it up the middle. First play of they gave it outside. Breaking a tackle to the 5, and touchdown is Jared Antle. It's that triple option again. And Ottumwa just didn't get enough body to the edge. Antle broke a tackle at the 5 and took it in from 16 yards out. Boy, it looked like Ottumwa was going to have a chance to stop that drive. But once the floodgates opened with the Satterfield carry, Ottumwa just didn't have an answer. And now the Bulldogs find themselves down 3 scores in a game where they still have more yards of offense. Flag down before the extra point try. Newton's already had one false start on an extra point. Didn't end up mattering. They made the point anyway. And Newton will be backed up again. The referee never did give a signal. He never gave a signal to the box. He just kind of looked at the Newton sideline, then turned around and told the Newton players to back up 5 yards. So now Meyer, his kick is up, nearly blocked. As again, Andrew Cole nearly got in there, but the kick good. 28-7 Newton, 8:55 to go third quarter, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I do it for the love of the game.
After receiving the opening kickoff of the second half, Newton goes 75 yards in 7 plays, and they lead Ottumwa 28-7 after the 16-yard touchdown run by Jared Antle. Reverse on the kickoff for Ottumwa, Cole to the right side, and he is run out of bounds across the 20-yard line. There is a flag down on that side.
There's a flag on the play.
And Ottumwa, if that's on the Bulldogs, will have poor field position again. Well, it wasn't the injury to Trey Schwartz. That wasn't the thing that turned everything around in this game. It was the turnovers. Because after the injury, Ottumwa was still driving, and they got into the red zone, I believe, or right on the edge of it, and then had their second turnover. And was the preliminary signal against Newton here, perhaps? Their defense starting to walk backwards. Don't often see fouls downfield on the kicking team, but they're walking off 15 yards, so a personal foul on Newton on the kickoff, and Ottumwa will start 1st and 10 at their own 39. Well, that may be something OHS can take advantage of. 1st down and 10 on the right hash. Offset backs behind Denniston under center, gets a snap. And a quick hitter up the middle, bouncing outside Gage Cole. He's dragged down by the shoulder pad, but not before a gain of 8, maybe 9 yards. That's a good start to the second half for Ottumwa. Gage Cole.
Brought down by number 42, Camden Winter.
Winter, the safety on the stop, but a gain of 8. 2nd down and a short 2. Same formation. It's time to give to Glosser. Looking for room, trying to push his way for yardage. He got 1, but it'll be 3rd down and 1.
Number 4.
Just no hole there for Kai. Well, a big play here if you're Ottumwa. You're down 28-7, 8 minutes to go third quarter. You have to find an answer, you would think, on this drive. 3rd down and 1. Denniston will go under center, backs her in the eye, 2 wide to the right. Newton showing blitz, handoff straight up the gut. Glosser, 1st down and more into Newton territory, runs over the safety and is down to the 42-yard line of the Cardinals. 10-yard run for Kai Glosser on 3rd and 1. And the Bulldogs move the chains. Glosser now with 65 yards on the ground unofficially.
Camden Winter with a tackle.
1st and 10 Ottumwa at the Newton 42. Wide out left is Rominger. McKinnon wide right, backs offset. And another quick give to Cole, who waits for a block and then drags a defensive end Arrowwood inside the 40. Down to about the 39-yard line before Arrowhead can get him on the ground. It's not Arrowhead. I'm sorry, Arrowwood. Arrowwood.
Pick up about 3 yards.
3 yards for Gage Cole. Proper credit, Lane Arrowwood, 6'1", 200, senior defensive end. 2nd down and 7. Wides to either side. Again, the backs are offset. Denniston, handoff coming around the left side. Glosser following a block, spins inside it. He's down to the 30 to the 29-yard line. Tough run by Kai Glosser, and another Bulldog 1st down.
Number 4, Kai Glosser.
Gain of 10 on the play for Kai.
First down for the Bulldogs.
Trying to see who he was following on that play. Looked like he was on the hip of the left tackle, Tyler Clubb there, who was clearing room for him. Now 2 wide to the right, I formation. Denniston with the snap, give to Glosser right in the middle, big hole. Oh, he was tripped up as he came through the line, fell forward to the 24-yard line, a gain of 5, but he had a gaping hole, and if they don't get him by the shoestring, he might have split the safeties and taken it to the house. Second down and 5. That Ottumwa offensive line is opening holes again. That's good to see. Can they finish here? Down 28-7. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. With Trey Swartz injured and on the sideline, the Bulldogs are not a quick strike offense. I formation, 2 wide left. Play action back to pass. Heavy pressure. Made one man miss, not the second. And the sack is recorded by Cannon Terpstra. And he's all the way back to the 31, a loss of 7. That is a killer.
Make it third and 12.
Third down and 12. For the play action to work, and it did fool both of the blitzing linebackers momentarily, but for it to work, at least one of those guys has to be blocked. Dennison made the man in front of him miss, but he never saw Terpstra behind him. Third down snap, back to pass, steps up, fires. Caught by Rominger inside the 25 and taken down at the 24, so they get back to where they were on second down. Gain of 7 on the play. But now it is 4th down and 5, and Ottumwa's got to go for this here. Make it 4th and 4, they give him the 23. So an 8-yard gain for Blaze, his second catch of the night. 4th down and 4. From the Newton 23-yard line, Bulldogs have to get it to the 19. Wideouts to either side. 2 backs in the backfield flanking Denniston in the shotgun. There's a snap. Back to pass. Has time. Deep down the left side. Rominger's open. He's got it to the end zone for the touchdown. Newton was expecting the hitch again. Rominger went deep, and Denniston hit him in stride for the Bulldogs score. Big 4th down TD for OHS. Ottumwa's second touchdown of the game, and every Bulldog touchdown brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 28-13 pending the extra point. And this is Jose Yepes, who's 2 for 4 on point afters this year. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. 4:36 to go, third quarter. Ottumwa's cut their deficit to 28-14. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
The Bulldogs get an answer they needed, cutting their deficit to 14. Now Jesus Jaime kicks it away high, end over end, the left side. It'll be taken at the 3-yard line. Newton out to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25, and that's about where this will be stood up into that huge scrum as Newton will take over first down and 10. The Bulldog touchdown drive, 61 yards in 9 plays, 4 minutes, 11 seconds off the clock. On a 4th down play, Adam Denniston, 23-yard touchdown pass to Blaze Rominger. For Denniston, that is now his 5th touchdown pass of the year, and Rominger has his first score. Newton takes over, 4:27 to go, third quarter, first down and 10 at their own 25. Ball on the left hash. Bulldogs need a stop. Down 28-14, Long in the pistol, gets a snap, quarterback keeper to the right side, and he cuts it upfield, has some room across the 30 up to about the 32-yard line. Gain of about 7 on the play. They'll give him 8, actually, second down and 2. Well, the Bulldogs have got to find a way to get bodies to the point of attack. And the problem with Newton's attack is that the point of attack seems to change every play. Full house pistol snap to
Long, it's a give outside to Antle again. He's got room to the left side on the option, and he's all the way to midfield before Mitch Wood gets him down out of bounds. And another Cardinal first down.
Carried by number 21, Jared Antle, out to the 50-yard line.
That is a gain of 18 yards. 1st and 10, the ball right at the midfield stripe on the left hash. Newton taking its time here, 15 on the play clock. And the pistol snapped along. It's a misdirection around the left side to Hodgkin, the split end, and he got 4 yards, and he is hammered down. Oh, my. Who put the hit on him there?
Carried by number 10, Julian Hodgkin.
Mitch Wood came away from the pile.
4 yards.
Not totally sure it was him, but Mitch hits as hard as anybody in 4A.
Tackled by number 50.
Well, they say that was Jesus Jaime. So 2nd down and 6 for Newton from the 44. Ottumwa desperately trying to get a stop here, down at 28-14. Again, a full house pistol. And Long will drop back to pass on play action. Want to go deep down the middle for the tight end. There's 3 defenders there. The ball's overthrown, incomplete. Boy, if that's in stride, I don't know if Ottumwa would have been able to knock it away from Caleb Didell.
It's going to make it 3rd and 6.
They tried to fool Ottumwa. The Bulldogs responded fairly well, but Didell was kind of in that Bermuda Triangle, 3 defenders converging. Thankfully, that ball overthrown, and we don't have to find out whether anybody for OHS could have scaled that 6'2", 195 tight end and knocked the ball away. Too bad that ball didn't end up in the hands of a Bulldog. 3rd down, and in motion right to left. Fake the pitch right, go back left. Antle, he's got room around the left side. Well blocked, but a flag down. Antle has the first down for the moment inside the 35, but a flag from the referee.
By number 21, Jared Antle.
And we've got to hold on Newton and bring it back. So instead of another first down for Newton, they will get backed up 10 yards.
Flag on the play.
At least we assume 10 yards. The officials' ability to count off correct penalty yardage in this game has been lacking. The flag was sitting at the 47 of Ottumwa. They take it 10 yards from the spot from the original spot. Goes back to the Newton 44, 3rd down and 16. Well, if you're Ottumwa, you got to stop this. Long back to pass, looking, throws it out to the right, incomplete underneath, intended for the tight end Didell. Good coverage on the play by Zach Ross, the linebacker. And OHS, indeed, thanks to a Newton penalty, forces a punt, and this could be Ottumwa's opportunity to get back into this. You're down 2 scores. Newton's punter, Cade Couples, not great. Not bad. It's a snap. It's off a high spiraling kick. Should be a fair catch called for. And Delahoy, he's going to run it back to the 20, makes a man miss. Trying to get outside, breaks another tackle, cuts inside to the 25, and he's hit there and driven back. Well, that was dangerous by Dominic Delahoy, but he does get it a few yards further upfield. And now Ottumwa will take over. 2:33 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Start there, 1st and 10.
1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Number 6 is Zane Colmeyer with a tackle.
Colmeyer with the form tackle. If you're Newton, you take that tackle by Colmeyer, you put it on the video for the kids to watch tomorrow, and you say, this is how you tackle. If you're Ottumwa, you might do the same thing. 2 wide right, 2 wide left. Ottumwa spreading it out, 1st down and 10. Denniston in the shotgun, gets the snap, back to pass. Throws it on the slant. It is dropped in and out of the hands of Blaze Rominger at about the 37, 38-yard line.
Pass incomplete.
And Rominger comes up a little gimpy as he heads back to the line. That play was pretty well covered as the Newton defender got his hands in there. I think that was Noah Allen. So now 2nd down under center, and a give to Glosser, trying to get around the right side, bounces it outside, but a flag down. Glosser didn't get much, but I have a feeling that Ottumwa will get called for a hold here.
Number 4, Kai Glosser.
We are starting to get to that point in the game where fatigue sets in and guys who were blocking well in the first half start grabbing in the second half. And the call does go against OHS. 2:23 on the clock here in the third quarter. Well, you wish Rominger had hung on to that pass. It would have been a first down out across the 35, but now you're looking at second and long. And they will mark off, it looks like 10 yards from the previous spot. And set it down on the 15. Second down and 20. And I'm sure what Ottumwa has in the playbook for this situation, some of it involves Trey Swartz, who got hurt after catching 5 passes for 102 yards in the first quarter. Denniston in the shotgun, and we've got a false start. Right side of that Ottumwa line might have been the tight end.
That'll back him up 5 yards. It'll be second and 25.
Mistakes have been the bugaboo for Ottumwa tonight, and that's no exception. Second down and 25 from the 10. And if you're Ottumwa, you at least have to get some yards because the last time you had to punt from this deep in your own territory, it did not go well. Newton showing blitz. And another false start. This time, Kai Glosser in the backfield moved early. And this ball's going back to the 5-yard line. Second down and 30. Ottumwa High Football brought to you by Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today, check out the awesome showroom, and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces at Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. All right, what do you have in the playbook for second and 30? Too wide to the right. Tight end to the left, backs in the eye. Dennison handing off, bounce it around the left side, I believe is Glosser again, and he'll get 5 yards. Maybe 6. Let's see where they put it down. 6 yards out to the 11.
Third and 25.
They're down in 24. The PA guy can't quite see where the ball is, I don't believe. They're down in 24. Denniston in the shotgun. Backs to either side. Gets a snap. Back to pass. Max protection. Going to go deep down the right side. Rominger racing for it over his head. Incomplete. He had a step on his man, and Denniston overthrew him. If that ball is in stride, the Bulldogs would have gotten out of jail there. And instead, they will punt, snapping it from their own 11. Jesus Jaime will be back near the back of the end zone, and Newton... Every time Jesus has punted, Newton has put some pressure on. Bulldogs have to protect. There's a snap. It's a good snap. Here comes the rush. Got it away. Good punt, but it's a line drive taken by Hodgkin at the 42 of Ottumwa to the left, to the 35, to the 30. Sideline down to the 20 and hit hard. And maybe not a late hit from over here. I thought maybe Ottumwa might have popped him after he went out of bounds, but no flag comes out. It was a good job by Jaime to get it out of there, but a very returnable punt by Hodgkin. And now Newton is in great field position, first down and 10 at the Ottumwa 18-yard line. Boy, the Bulldogs have been pinned deep twice, and it's been disastrous both times. 45 seconds left in the third. Let's see if the Bulldogs can find a turnover here. Long on the quarterback keeper to the right side, and he is grabbed and tackled at the 15, by, I think, Mitch Wood. Yep, that's Mitch. Gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7.
Carry down to the 15-yard line.
Newton would not have to snap the ball again, but I'm pretty sure they will. Bulldogs trailing 28-14. Newton in the red zone again. Long with the snap, heavy formation, left quarterback draw, left side, a quarterback keeper, and not a whole lot there. Oh, no, he fought forward. Looks like Ottumwa had him stopped initially for just a yard or two, but Long gets it down to maybe the 11-yard line. Let's see where they spotted it. Put it at the 12, and that's the end of the third quarter. Ottumwa down 28-14, 1-minute break, and we're back for the fourth quarter on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Stop in to RJ Performance and check out their huge selection of all the toys you want, including an awesome showroom for Polaris, Indian, Yamaha, and now Roxers. They also have a huge inventory of new and quality pre-owned bikes, including Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Looking for off-road fun? They have that too, with a huge selection of new and used off-road vehicles. You work hard? It's time to join the fun with a visit to RJ Performance today, where they sell fun and excitement for all.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wait now we up now. And when we touch down, it's a touch.
Start of the fourth quarter, Ottumwa High football on KBIZ. Newton with a 3rd down and 4 from the Ottumwa 12. Bulldogs down 28-14. Long the snap. Handoff right side, just a huge hole for Dylan Farver, and he drags tacklers all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Boy, the right side just opened up for Newton there. Just a straight run, no real misdirection to speak of. That one, unfortunately, was too easy. And if Newton makes this extra point, the score of this game will be exactly the same as the final score of last year's game. Josh Meyer on to try the extra point. He's been perfect tonight. Even though he's had to take 2 of them from 5 yards further back, and he'll have to take this one from 5 yards further back, because for the 3rd time, Newton has false started on their extra point try.
We'll back him up 5 yards and try the kick.
I don't get... Newton's had a lot of false starts tonight. Unfortunately, that has not led to a bigger advantage for Ottumwa. Good snap, good hold, kick is up. Boy, Andrew Cole keeps coming so close to blocking these, but it's good. 11:51 to go fourth quarter, Newton 35, Ottumwa 14. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Introducing Low Price Lockdown at Hy-Vee. We're locking down prices on hundreds of your favorite everyday items. Prices are locked down for months and months on major leading name brands. The products that you like, the products that you want, and products that you'll want to stock up on. And all of the prices are locked down until we unlock them and lower them even more. Low Price Lockdown, only at Hy-Vee.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Newton has taken a 35-14 lead over Ottumwa. 11:51 remaining in the fourth quarter. Meyer kicks it back to OHS, high to the right side. Delahoy has it at the 7, and he will give it to Cole on the reverse breaks attack. No, he broke one tackle at 20, got hit again, still on his feet and thrown down finally. Andrew Cole he does not quit fighting. Neither Andrew nor Gage. They're obviously brothers and cut from the same cloth. And some additional whistles here as we have an injured, I cannot tell, I think it's a Newton player. Okay, the Newton trainer's coming in. So an injured Newton player on that kickoff return. 11:42 to go here in the fourth quarter. Let's take a 30-second injury timeout. We'll return after that here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Berry Patch IT Services has moved. That's right, we are making it more convenient as we are now located in downtown Ottumwa at 313 East Main Street. We now have a bigger building, which means better selection of laptops, desktops, printers, keyboards, and many other accessories on various makes and models. Maybe you need something fixed or an upgrade, or we want to customize your computer. Just stop in for a free estimate. I ask the questions you don't think of. Stop in to Berry Patch IT Services today at our new location at 313 East Main Street in Ottumwa.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared of John, watch me lead though.
Ottumwa High football, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream on AttumwaRadioSports.com. 11 minutes, 42 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter, and Newton leads Ottumwa 35-14. The Newton player who was down and has just gotten to his feet is Braden Chance, a sophomore. And he is not able to put any weight on that right leg, and he's on the opposite sideline. He's got a long way to go. Being helped off there. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but right now not putting any weight, and they were looking, I believe, at the right knee. Ottumwa High football brought to you by Danielle and the staff at Danny's Auto Supply next to Dollar General on East Main in Ottumwa. See Danny's for the best prices on auto parts in town, and don't forget they were also voted the #1 place in town to get your oil changed. And by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, now with new set hours to better serve you. Check out their Facebook page for updated weekly fun and specials. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. Ottumwa 1st and 10 from their own 21, down 3 scores. Under center is Adam Denniston. Blitz shown, there's a snap. Hand off, Glosser left side, trying to get to the corner, breaks a tackle, he's got some room. Out to the 30, 35-yard line and run out of bounds. Good outside run for Kai Glosser. He'll threaten 100 yards tonight. They will mark it at the 36-yard line, a 15-yard gain for Kai Glosser and a Bulldog first down. Ottumwa has 2 touchdowns tonight. Every Bulldog touchdown all season long. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 1st and 10 from the 36. Wideouts to either side. Dennison, the snap. Rolling out to his right, looking to throw. Fires out to the right. It is caught by Rominger. His man fell down, and he's out to the 50 and shoved down, falling down. Let's see where they'll mark it. Yeah, good spot by the official there. That knee went down at the 47 of Newton, but that was an awkward shove. And if he'd kept his feet, boy, he had the sideline and a lot of room. Still a great play by Rominger.
Brought down by number 2, Xavier Arguello.
And that is a 22-yard catch and run for Blaze Rominger. I believe that's his 4th catch of the night. He's got a touchdown. Denniston in the shotgun. Has a snap back to pass. Time, throws over the middle, off the hands of the intended receiver, Matt Gravy, at about the 40-yard line, incomplete.
It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Gravy in there for the injured Trey Swartz, who had over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter, but then turned his ankle. And, Matt will tell you he should have caught that, but by the same token, that ball was rifled in there, and it was about shoulder high. 2nd down and 10. 3 wides to the left. Denniston under center, Cole in the backfield. The snap, quick swing pass out to the left, caught by Glosser. He's got some blockers. Breaks the tackle at the 40, still on his feet, shoved out of bounds inside the 35-yard line.
Number 4, Kai Glosser.
We'll call that a reception for now, kind of 50-50 whether that was forward or backwards, but either way.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
That is a gain of 14 and a first down for Kai Glosser and the Bulldogs. And the clock stopped with 11:13 to go. If you think in comeback, you want to move the ball down the field quickly, and Ottumwa trying to do that. Denniston gave it to Cole up the middle, and he's got a lot of room out to the left side, down the sideline, 10-5, dives to the pylon. Touchdown! This time Ottumwa uses the misdirection. Gage Cole up the middle, then bounced it to the left, accelerated to the end zone, made one man miss, and dove across the line. And a big Bulldog touchdown here in the fourth quarter for Gage Cole. .33 yards for number 33. And it'll be Brian Carapia to try the extra point. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it is good. 11:04 to go fourth quarter. We're not done yet. Ottumwa down 35-21, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Who won't stop us now? Hey, who won't stop us now? Yeah. Who won't stop us now?
Ottumwa strikes back quickly. 79 yards in 5 plays, only 38 seconds off the clock. Gage Cole, a 33-yard touchdown run, and the Bulldogs trail 35-21. They need the defense to get a stop. And Ottumwa's offense certainly has looked good tonight apart from the turnovers. A low bouncing kick. It is picked up about the 10-yard line to the 15 to the 20, and ripped down. Who made that tackle? Colton Carnahan with the huge special teams hit. I think that was Will Chang. And right now Chang is looking at his teammates going, did you get the number on that semi-truck? 10:59 to go in the fourth. Newton takes over first down and 10, the ball at their own 24. See how much Newton goes into bleed clock mode here. Man in motion. There's all sorts of movement, but okay, they finally stopped the play. 3 different Newton players moved before the snap there, and the man in motion actually stopped because so many people moved. And it took the ref about 3 seconds to go, you know what, maybe I should throw a flag here. False start on about 1/3 of the offense. Bulldog fans trying to encourage the defense here. Bulldogs have a pretty good student section who made the trip. Let's get a defense chant going here, guys. First down and 15. Ottumwa's got to take advantage of a first and long here for Newton. Long again in the pistol. Gets the snap. Low snap. Picks it up. Hands it off. Big hole up the middle left side. And I imagine that's the big guy, Farver. Yes, it is. The biggest of their running backs, Dylan Farver, out across the 25.
15, Dylan Farver, the ball carrier.
And he gets the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 10, second down and 5 for Newton. Ottumwa's done a little bit better job on some of the misdirection in the second half, but every time they've just given it to Farver and sent him straight off one tackle or the other, he's had a huge hole. Full house backfield, there's a snap and another give deep man Farver, and there's flags down as Farver's into the secondary. He got it out to the 39, but I don't believe this play will stand as the umpire threw the flag, and that's usually holding. And indeed it is a hold on Newton.
Against the Cardinals.
Bulldog football brought to you by Hy-Vee Drug Store on the corner of Jefferson and Pennsylvania for all your groceries, wine and spirits, and pharmacy needs. And remember, the pharmacy does flu shots, so call or go in for yours today. Hy-Vee Drug Store, proud sponsor of the Ottumwa Bulldogs. Newton's second penalty of this series, and they're back to the 19-yard line. Second down and 15.
Second and 15.
Let's see if they just go straight ahead to Farver again. And it is an option play. They'll bounce it outside, and there is a ton of running room to the 40, to the 50. Ottumwa's got to try to find a way to close it down. He's got blockers. Satterfield, 35, and a good ankle tackle. May have saved a touchdown there as racing back Josh Johnson. But, man, they ran that little triple option look, and every time they've run that, Ottumwa has not had somebody on the outside to stop it.
10 Cardinals down at the 27-yard line.
They'll mark it at the Ottumwa 27. That is a 54-yard run for Satterfield, who at the half had 1 carry for 4 yards, but he may now be approaching 100. 3 backs in the backfield in that pistol, 1 wide to the right again. Long will fumble it, ball's on the ground. Long able to pick it up in the backfield, and boy, if Long doesn't fall on that cleanly, Andrew Cole would have had it.
Be a loss on the play.
There's a flag down.
Some late flag.
So they're spotting the ball at the 34, but what is the flag? Unsportsmanlike on Newton. Oh my. So the play counts. Long loses 7 yards. And then a 15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct puts it back at the 49-yard line with 9:31 to go in the game. Newton 35, Ottumwa 21. The Bulldogs need a stop. They've not been able to get one on this series so far, but Newton, its third penalty and the biggest one of all. Second down and forever. They've got to get it
Second and a whole bunch.
down to the 17. The PA guy second and a whole bunch. Long's going to throw deep out to the left, curl route. Oh, it's caught by Chang, and he's inside the 35. Ottumwa will stand him up at about the 32, but the wheel route to the running back.
Catch by number 17, William Chang.
Boy, Newton's thrown it so rarely tonight. I don't know if Ottumwa's even seen that play on film. It's a gain of 17. And it sets up third down
Third and 15.
and about 15. So it was second and 32, so now it's third and 15. My math teacher's proud of me there. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left, single back in the backfield. Tight end on the right. Long back to pass, has time, steps up, pass knocked down, incomplete. Jesus Jaime with the deflection.
Pass incomplete.
And it is fourth down and long. I'm not sure where that ball was supposed to go, but it didn't get more than 6 inches out of Long's hands before Jaime got that hand up and knocked it down. Well, the Bulldogs get a stop they needed, 8:39 to go. Newton's punter is on there. That is Cade Couples, the junior. And right now he doesn't need to kick it very far. He's just trying to pin Ottumwa deep. If you're Ottumwa, you're hoping this punt goes in the end zone. Newton with the man coming on late, although a delay, a game penalty wouldn't kill them here. They get the snap off, and it's a little wobbler kick. It'll bounce at the 12, take a sideways bounce, and Newton will down it inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line with 8:29 to go. Very good coffin corner punt by Couples. Well, the Bulldogs twice have had this poor field position. Both times they've had to punt from back there, and it's ended up being a very short ensuing touchdown drive for Newton. The Bulldogs have to have a better drive this time. 8:29 to go, trailing by 2 touchdowns, 35-21. The ball is sitting at the Ottumwa 8. Ottumwa will send 3 wide to the left. Denniston's under center. Cole, the single back in the backfield. There's a snap. Back to pass. Throws it deep down the left side. He wants Rominger. Couldn't make a one-handed catch. There is a flag down, and I think he had his other arm pinned, and that should be pass interference. If it is on the defense, it'll be on the sophomore Noah Allen, and that should get Ottumwa out of the hole.
There is a penalty marker on the play.
As Rominger went up for that ball, he reached out with the left arm. His right arm was pinned down by Allen, and Rominger couldn't bring it in, hit the deck, immediately came up looking for a flag, and it was there. And the only bad thing about this, as it is indeed pass interference, the only tough break for Ottumwa is that if Rominger has both hands free, he probably catches that ball, and then it's a one-on-one foot race. And I think Blaze wins it. So, first and 10 for Ottumwa. They're out to the 23, so they're not in the shadow of the goalpost anymore. 8:23 to go. The last Bulldog drive only took 38 seconds. If Ottumwa could put together that kind of drive here, they'd still have more than half the quarter remaining and only be down a touchdown. So feels like Ottumwa may be grabbing some momentum here, but they've got to take advantage of it. Same formation, 3 wide to the left, Denniston under center. Cole is a single back. Gets a snap, back to pass. No, it's a handoff to Gage Cole. Quick hitter up the middle as Dennison pump faked, and Gage dragging tacklers for a couple of yards. They mark it at the 25. Second down and 8. Well, it's not a bad idea. You've thrown from that formation a couple of times, then you try to hit the quick draw play. Newton equal to the task there. Again, that big nose tackle, Gabe Abrams, he may not make a lot of tackles, but he occupies a lot of blockers. Offset backs on second down, single wide right. Denniston, back to pass, rolling to his right, throws it out in the flat. Oh, a little bit behind McKinnon and incomplete. Colton tried to reach back to bring it in, but couldn't hang on to it. McKinnon on the crossing route, and Denniston wishes he'd led him a little better there. Third down and 8, and that's a bit of a backbreaker there. McKinnon would have caught that ball about 2 or 3 yards shy of the first down, but with some room to turn upfield. Instead, with 7:46 to go, it's third down and 8. I don't know if this is 4 down territory for Ottumwa. You're on your own 25. Hopefully we don't have to think about it. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Denniston in the shotgun, spreading it out. Back to pass. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Intended for Gravy. A lot of contact there as the ball arrived, but no flag. Boy, I thought the defender had his hands on the shoulders early, but it is 4th down, and Ottumwa will send out the punt unit. Boy, Denniston let go of that ball just as the rush got there. Not a bad throw, but again, either really good coverage or too good a coverage. Jaime will punt, standing at his own 10. Gets off a high end over end kick. Pretty good kick this time. It will be caught on the knees by Zay Arguello at the Newton 45. So Newton with good field position, but not ridiculously good. 7:33 to go. Well, a couple of plays there that had gone differently. Ottumwa might have taken advantage of that drive, and now you're the defense. You've got to be trying to take the ball away at this point. You're down 2 scores, 7.5 to go. Newton's going to try to run the ball, you would think. You're the Bulldogs. You've got to try to get that ball out. First down and 10. Man in motion, left to right. Quarterback, keeper up the middle, and Ottumwa read it this time. Ross was in there first, and then Mitch Wood cleaned it up. Gain of 1 on the play. Bulldogs are fooled by that play in the 3rd quarter, not here in the 4th quarter. As Long faked that outside pitch and then ran it up the middle, but he met Ottumwa's linebacking core, and it is 2nd down. Only 1 yard gained on the play. Now Newton's going to take its time here. 20 on the play clock as they go into the huddle with the new play. Wide out to the left is Hodgkin. Wide out to the right as well. That's Dido, the tight end. Hand off to Chang, and he's hitting the backfield, taken down for a loss. And Jesus Jaime in there with the TFL. Zach Ross cleaning up over the top. Loss of a yard for Chang on the play. 3rd down and 10. Huge play here for Ottumwa. Clock ticking, 6:35 and counting, 4th quarter. Bulldogs down 35-21. It's been a game of mistakes. I think Ottumwa may still have more total yardage than Newton, but the Bulldogs have made way too many mistakes. Still maybe a chance for redemption here, but you got to get a stop here. 3 wide right, back to pass. Long has time. Over the middle, deep, and it is caught by Hodgkin at the 41-yard line in a crowd of Bulldogs, and Newton moves the chains. Just a small hole in the zone, and Long, who has not been asked to throw very much tonight, was pinpoint with the accuracy. Gain of 14 on 3rd down and 10. 1st and 10, Newton at the Ottumwa 41, clock rolling, under 6 minutes to go. We're halfway through the 4th. Full house pistol backfield. Snapped along, give up the right side to Farver, and another big hole. He cuts back to the middle and drags tacklers down to the 30-yard line, a gain of 11.
15, Dylan Farver.
Well, I don't know why Newton doesn't just go to that now the rest of the game, because Ottumwa really has had nothing for it. Mark it down to the 29-yard line, a gain of 12. (35-21) Newton, and they have a first down at the Ottumwa 29. Snapped along again, and then again they're giving it to Farver. This time Ottumwa reads it, but he bounces it outside to the 25, and able to get him down is Josh Johnson at the 24. But what should have been no gain turns into a 5-yard run for Dylan Farver. 2nd down and 5, and if you're Newton head coach Ed Ergenbreit, you're thinking, I'll just take the 5 yards. I don't think he'd care if they just took 5 yards down the field the rest of the way and chewed up another 3 minutes. They lead by 2 touchdowns, and they're threatening to put it away. Wide out to the right. Wing back in motion left to right. That's Chang. They flip it out to the right. Ottumwa trying to get there. He cuts back inside to the 20, to the 15, still on his feet. 10, 5, touchdown.
Carried by number 17, William Chang.
Ottumwa looked like they had it strung out initially, but that play ends up in the end zone. Chang, a 29-yard touchdown run. He's well over 100 yards now. And Newton back up 3 scores with 4:46 to go.
Bank Iowa touchdown.
Josh Meyer will try the extra point. Now Newton's had 3 false starts on extra points. Let's see if they get this one off without incident. They do. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 42-21 Cardinals. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Newton takes 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go 55 yards in 6 plays. William Chang, a 29-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals lead your Ottumwa Bulldogs 42-21, 4:46 to go. Left side kickoff return. Ottumwa will do the reverse call to Delahoy. And Delahoy up the left sideline, tiptoeing across the 20. And they'll mark him out of bounds shy of the 25. Ottumwa takes over, 4:38 to go. Bulldog football brought to you by Gullet Fence in Ottumwa. For all your quality fencing needs, when you think fence, think Gullet Fence. Ball at the 23, first down and 10. Bulldog football also brought to you by Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash, quality oil changes, and a touch-free car wash. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash on the corner of Vine and Madison in Ottumwa. 3 wide to the right. Dennison in the shotgun. Gets a snap, pump fake, under pressure, screen pass to the left. Caught by Cole, trying to make a man miss outside, and they say he was down. He kept running after the whistle there. Hard to see on the far side exactly what happened there, but he is marked down at the 25-yard line, so that's only the 26, a gain of 3. Second down and 7. Clock rolling, 4:10. Rominger goes wide to the right, offset backs behind Denniston under center. And a quick hitter around the, well, I thought they went left to Glosser, but they went right to McKinnon. And I was fooled, Newton was not, as McKinnon's dropped for a 2-yard loss. They're down and 9. Now, the Bulldogs are going to leave here tonight thinking they should have won this game. Now, Newton, as the game has gone on, their offense has gotten more and more efficient. But Newton has also had one drive of 18 yards, another drive of 26 yards. On 3rd down, 3 wide to the right. Rolling out to the right, Denniston under pressure. Throws deep, a wobbler. Rominger trying to come back for it and underthrown and incomplete. A flag on the play. And I don't know which player it's on. It could be on Ottumwa. We'll wait for the call here. Pass interference. It's on Newton. Well, that'll keep Ottumwa's drive going here. Now, I'm not sure that ball was catchable, but in high school football, there is no such thing as an uncatchable pass. There's no rule in the book in high school football that negates pass interference. They have that rule in the college and pros, although I haven't seen it used in forever. But there's no such thing as uncatchable in high school football. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Denniston under center, first down and 10 from the 39. Back to pass. Has time. They pick up the blitz, but now they break through, and Adams sacked again. Zane Kohlmeyer got through the block. He was picked up initially, but then... And they'll give Cole Connor credit on that as well, but it was Kohlmeyer who got in there first. Loss of 5 on the play. Second down and 15, under 3 to go. Bulldog football brought to you by Locktronics for commercial or residential, providing custom keys, safes, and alarm systems. As Dennison will give it to Glosser, makes a man miss in the backfield, trying to get outside, trying to stiff arm, and he will be tackled back at the 30, a loss of 4.
Number 4, Ty Glosser, the ball carrier.
For Locktronics, office hours 7:30 to 12:30, then Luke is mobile. Locktronics at 907 Church Street in Ottumwa. They're down to 19 back at the 30. Bulldogs have to get to the 49. 2:23 and counting, fourth quarter. Ottumwa down 42-21. Denniston will bring the play in from the sideline. Well, you wonder how different this game would have been if Trey Schwartz hadn't been hurt on the catch that got him over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter. That's just one of many things. Denniston back, throws it deep, looking for Rominger, kind of a jump ball tipped and intercepted.
Interception by
Noah Allen picks the ball off, and that was just kind of up for grabs. And now with 1:55 to go, Newton can just run out this clock. They lead 42-21. It's a good job by Rominger there to tackle Allen to stay with that play and make sure he didn't get a run back. Now Newton will shuffle some personnel in there. There's a number I had not seen yet tonight. Jack Suddick, a backup split end. They have him on the field. Still have their starting quarterback Kyle Long in there. Pistol formation. Gets a snap, handoff straight up the middle and finding some running room down to about the 41-yard line. Still going all the way down to the 36. Dakota Adams, who only had one carry on the season coming in, now has his second. And that's a gain of 12, down to the 36. Bulldog football brought to you by David and Debbie Truitt, owners of Truitt Abstract Company in Ottumwa, proud sponsors and supporters of the Ottumwa Bulldogs. And by Gordy's Auto Repair on Madison Avenue in Ottumwa for all your auto maintenance and repairs. Gordy's Auto, another proud sponsor of the Ottumwa Bulldogs. Snapped along, give to Adams, and the big bruiser has more yardage inside the 30, down near the 26, and that'll be close to a first down.
Dakota Adams, the ball carrier.
And it'll depend on the spot. Gain of 9 on the play, second down and a short one. And we're under a minute to go. Bulldog football brought to you by Coal Palace Cafe and Books on West Main in Ottumwa, by the Train Depot with quality gourmet food selections, and by People's State Bank of Ottumwa and Albia, proud sponsors of the Ottumwa Bulldogs. People's State Bank, people you know, people you trust. Visit peoplesioiowa.com. In the pistol again is Long, and another handoff to Adams. Puts his head down. He's got the first down. Andrew Cole made sure he didn't get any more.
Number 31, Dakota Adams.
Mark it at the 25-yard line.
For progress. We'll get him the first
Officially
down.
a gain of 2. They're trying to get the clock operator to stop the clock for the first down. And Newton shouldn't have to snap the ball again. Teams look like they're lining up for the handshakes, and that will do it. The final score, Newton 42, Ottumwa 21. I'll be very interested when they post the official stats to see the yardage totals. If Ottumwa doesn't have more yardage than Newton, it's close. But the Bulldogs committed too many mistakes tonight, and that cost themselves the chance to win a game that they dominated for the first part of the first quarter at least. We hope Trey Schwartz is nothing more than just a turned ankle and he'll be okay next week, but they're going to have to help him through the handshake line right now. So a couple of tough breaks for Ottumwa tonight. Hopefully they can bounce back next week. 42-21 the final. We will take a 3-minute timeout, come back, and begin the Bulldog postgame show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 Seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Stop in to RJ Performance and check out their huge selection of all the toys you want, including an awesome showroom for Polaris, Indian, Yamaha, and now Roxers. They also have a huge inventory of new and quality pre-owned bikes, including Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Looking for off-road fun? They have that too, with a huge selection of new and used off-road vehicles. You work hard? It's time to join the fun with a visit to RJ Performance today, where they sell fun and excitement for all.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Oh yeah, you just did it. You locked your keys in the car. You thought they were in your pocket. Got distracted. That feeling you've got in the pit of your stomach? The keys are still in the ignition. You don't have a spare. You never took the time to have one made. Now, you have the cost of someone getting into your vehicle too. Don't let this be you. Make a spare key today, as it will save you not only a headache in the future, but time and money. Locktronics, commercial to residential, serving all of Southeast Iowa from 907 Church Street in Ottumwa.
Finally got me, Ben.
What's that, Rick?
The Clark Street crater, the mother of all potholes. For decades, it's tormented the people of this town. They try to fill it, but it always returns. Got me good.
But you know, State Farm's got you, too.
Yeah? You hear that? You ain't nothing!
Are you trash talking a pothole?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Football, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ, and the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Welcome into the Bulldog postgame show. Ottumwa really played well at times, especially offensively tonight, but made too many mistakes on that side of the ball as well, and an early lead evaporated here at Newton. They end up losing it 42-21 to the Cardinals. OHS now 1-2 on the season. Newton improves to 2-1. This game could not have started better for Ottumwa. Opening drive, 10 plays, 75 yards, 3 minutes, 5 seconds. Adam Denniston to Trey Swartz, a 14-yard touchdown pass, and the Bulldogs led it 7-0. Newton went 3 and out thanks to 3 consecutive false starts, and the Bulldogs got the ball back. They're driving right back down the field. They have 1st and 10 at the Newton 11. They fumble it in the backfield. Newton's Cannon Terpstra picks it up, runs it back 87 yards for a tying touchdown. 7-7 at the 6:13 mark of the opening quarter, and that's where it was at the end of the first quarter. Bulldogs started to struggle in other areas. They had another drive into Newton territory and on a sack fumble back near midfield. Newton had to punt from there, but then the Bulldogs pinned back and had to punt. Newton got good field position with about 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. They went 59 yards in 8 plays. Kyle Long found Julian Hodgkin for a 6-yard touchdown pass, and Newton had a 14-7 lead at the 5:15 mark of the second quarter. Bulldogs fumbled a reverse attempt on the ensuing kickoff, fell on it at their own 6, had to punt from their own end zone. That set Newton up the Ottumwa 26, and they went 26 yards in 4 plays, scoring on a Dylan Farver 8-yard touchdown run with a minute 12 remaining in the half, and the Bulldogs were down 21-7 at halftime, even though they had outgained Newton by over 90 yards in the first 24 minutes. And then Newton started to put the game away. Their opening drive of the second half, 75 yards in 7 plays, and it was Jared Antle with a 16-yard touchdown run. That made it 28-7 with 8:55 to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs were not done. Their ensuing drive, they went 61 yards in 9 plays, and at the end of it, it was a 4th down play, and Adam Denniston found Blaze Rominger with a 23-yard touchdown pass. That pulled Ottumwa back within 28-14 at the 4:36 mark of the third. But then late in the third quarter, Ottumwa again found itself deep in its own territory. They started a drive with a 25, and on 3 consecutive would-be plays, they had a holding call and back-to-back false starts. They ended up punting from the end zone again, and the punt was returned to the Ottumwa 18. Newton then took 3 plays to go those 18 yards, It was Farver, a 15-yard touchdown run. That made it 35-14. The Bulldogs struck back quickly again. They went 79 yards in just 5 plays. Gage Cole, a 33-yard touchdown run, made it 35-21. That drive only took 38 seconds. The Bulldogs would get the ball back down 2 scores, but unable to do anything with it. And then Newton finished the game off at the 4:46 mark, wrapping up a 55-yard drive when William Cheng ran it in from 23 yards out, and the final 42-21. So the Bulldogs fall to 1-2. We will take a 3-minute timeout here, come back and continue with the Bulldog postgame show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
This is Janet Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 1210 East Court. This ranch-style home is a rare find on Ottumwa's north side. This home features a beautiful sunroom, walkout lower level, and fenced-in backyard in a perfect location. Home is being offered with a 1-year warranty. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Janet Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
Rhinus Jewelers, the diamond professionals at 405 Church Street in South Ottumwa. We carry diamonds in all different sizes, shapes, and qualities. Add this to the fact that we mount our own diamonds right here and you have a ring of your dreams. Whether you want white gold or yellow gold, round, princess, marquise, pear, or oval diamond, we can create that perfect ring. Check us out on Facebook. Rhinus Jewelers, the diamond professionals at 405 Church Street in South Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Talking with someone about suicide or suicidal thoughts can be hard, but it is sometimes a necessary conversation to have. If you're concerned about someone you've noticed a drastic change in behavior in, ask the person directly if they are considering suicide. Research shows that asking the person directly helps the suicidal person feel at ease and less alone. For more information, please call Southern Iowa Mental Health Center at 641-682-8772.
Watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We continue with the Bulldog postgame show, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream at AttumwaRadioSports.com. Bulldog football tonight brought to you by Southern Iowa Mental Health Center, providing psychiatric and therapy services for children, adolescents, and adults. Southern Iowa Mental Health Center at 1527 Albia Road in Ottumwa, accepting most insurance plans, including Medicare and Medicaid. Also by Berry Patch IT Service, supporting computers, laptops, and printers. Whether you're purchasing or needing something fixed, just give Dave a call at Berry Patch IT Service, 313 East Main in downtown Ottumwa. And by Jim Carnahan with State Farm Insurance, providing insurance and financial services with 2 locations to better serve you. Jim Carnahan, agent for State Farm Insurance on Richmond in Ottumwa and on Madison in Bloomfield. Taking a look at the final game stats, again, these are unofficial, just what I've been able to compile here. Ottumwa offense in terms of raw numbers, not bad at all. 356 total, 179 on the ground, 177 through the air. Kai Glosser ended up 22 carries for 93 yards. Gage Cole, 11 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown. Colton McKinnon, 4 carries for 16 yards. Adam Deniston, 8 carries, negative 18 yards. He was sacked several times tonight. Receiving, Trey Swartz, 4 catches, 102 yards, and a touchdown before he left the game injured in the first quarter. Blaze Rominger, 4 catches, 58 yards, and a score. Kai Glosser, 1 catch, 14 yards. Gage Cole, 1 catch, 3 yards. Adam Deniston passing 10 of 17, 177 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. That interception was in the final drive of the game, desperation throw. Don't really hold that against him. Really, it was the early fumbles in the game that doomed Ottumwa. They may have more total yards than Newton, or they're at least close. But Newton took advantage of turnovers and very short fields to put together 42 points and beat Ottumwa 42-21. Bulldogs can improve next week simply by not making mistakes. Now, Mount Pleasant will not be easy. Mount Pleasant was briefly ranked this year. That's who we play next Friday night. But Ottumwa's got a chip on their shoulder from last year's game. That was a game where they beat themselves. They had 5 drives into enemy territory a year ago against Mount Pleasant, turned the ball over a ton, never scored, lost 21-0. So Ottumwa wants one back next week. But that is for next week, and we will talk about that momentarily. I do want to remind you that Bulldog football is brought to you by R&K Body Pros on 2nd Street, 2 blocks west of the high school in Ottumwa. For reasonably priced quality auto body work, paint jobs, and insurance quotes, R&K Body Pros, a local business putting people first. And by Family First Chiropractic on 2nd Street in Ottumwa, healthcare from a holistic approach, including multiple chiropractic techniques and physiotherapy to ensure patients receive the best results. We will take a 2-minute timeout, come back, and wrap up the Bulldog postgame show here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Kevin Kness, President and CEO of People's State Bank of Albia and Ottumwa. Here at People's State Bank, it is our priority to give you the best banking experience possible. We have products and services to fit all your financial needs. Stop in to either our Albia or Ottumwa location and talk to a local representative today or visit peoplesiowa.com. We hope to see you soon. People's State Bank of Albia and Ottumwa. People you know, people you trust. Visit peoplesiowa.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wait now we up now. And when we touch down, it's a touch.
Welcome back for the final time to the Bulldog postgame show, Ottumwa High football, brought to you by Rhina's Jewelers, the diamond professionals, diamonds and precious stones. Rhina's Jewelers listen to you so your design is unique. Rhina's Jewelers at 405 Church Street in Ottumwa. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High football next Friday night, we're back home at Schaefer Stadium, where Ottumwa will take on Mount Pleasant. Kickoff scheduled for 7 o'clock next Friday night. Our pregame show will be on the air and on the live video stream at 6:45. I want to thank all of our sponsors again for helping us to bring you Bulldog football tonight and all season long. I want to give a big thank you to Annie, our video producer here on site at H.A. Lynn Stadium in Newton, and a big thank you to Kagan, our radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. And I want to thank Bulldog head coach Brian Goodvin and the players he brought along to the Lee's Photography Coaches Corner for doing that with us last night. And also thanks to Brian for helping us prepare for tonight's broadcast. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Football on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at AttumwaRadioSports.com. For all of us with the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network, I'm Jason Van Arkel. Good night, everybody.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.